team had that massive fight with the orcs. Um, you guys actually managed to kill Stuart, even though he brought several of you down.
Yay!
Yes, you managed to.
A weak yay.
Angus has given you. Yeah, Angus gave you Fragrec because it is not right. He felt it's not right for him to wield, and he is going to try to get the orcs under control. While he was doing that, you have received word that Fort Wyvernfall is under attack by dragons, and it seems the Dragonborn are preparing one last strike against it. Ardos, having learned the truth of the Reckoners, the monster they intend to awaken, has also received this message, and he is making his way as quickly as he can out to Fort Wyvernfall. Um, and I do not remember the name of the rogue because it's been so long since I
Who?
took a look. Finn,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's his name. Yeah,
Yeah.
Finn has seen that and knows where they're going, and he is a little uncomfortable.
Yep.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
I do
So-
remember we had Artos had a little bit of a fight with Finn when we
Yeah.
were on the road because Finn kind of disregarded some orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, I was like, I'll do anything to protect you, no matter the cost. And Ardos is not really happy about it, but he can't do shit about it.
He didn't want to leave any man left behind.
Yeah, but
I don't know, it was like this whole thing. But anyway, yeah.
yeah,
Well, we're
Yeah.
kind of here now. Can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
Right.
that is true.
Well, the A team is still making its way out, while the B team, being the closer team, is able to actually get to Fort Wyvernfall.
Oh, we're there first. Interesting.
Yes. So, do you guys remember from the second Lord of the Rings movie when Faramir brings Frodo to Osgiliath?
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, that's what this is.
That's what it's looking
Nice.
like.
Yeah, Fort Wyvernfall, like all the other forts, it is a combination of artificial and natural features.
Mhm.
The entire thing is designed to be one colossal castle.
Yep.
With all the land like neatly segmented off. Everything in it is built just to confuse invaders just as much as possible. There are ballistae and catapults on top of the walls. Their streets are designed so that you can just like roll out a barricade and immediately just trap somebody inside in the streets.
Mhm.
And on the western end, out to where the dragons are, you're able to occasionally catch glimpses of like the massive artificial causeway that the dragons have built over the centuries. Just generations of crashing their ships up against the shores of Fort Wyvernfall, letting the ships rot, and then repeating the process until it formed a natural like ramp leading out to sea. One that has proven stubbornly resistant to storms,
Mhm.
and that allows the dragons a place to dock and assemble out of reach of like the catapults, the trebuchets, the bows, the magic that Morta can bring to bear.
Mhm.
That must be fucking long then. Holy.
It is. It's about nearly 2 kilometers or 1 mile long.
Whew.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
long as we have Wix to build our website, we'll be okay.
Exactly. Why can't I skip? It wouldn't let me skip.
No, not the unskippable. I'd rather
Unskippable.
fight a million dragons than this.
No, like it wouldn't let me click the skip button.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you gotta get YouTube Premium for that.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, one way or another, they're making their money off of you.
So I'm assuming like lots of people walking around, like getting ready for
running.
Running, I see.
More like
Oh,
running,
yeah.
yeah, because the dragons have their own catapults, and they're bringing them up that causeway. They're bringing it closer.
So just to get another idea, just descriptor. So we're like in the thick of it, like
Yes,
right
you have.
now.
You've basically you were just hand waved up to the front line.
Jesus, all right, we're
Yeah.
starting strong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like the
we-
idea that Riv was like, this is such a. We had like a nice, calm, like relaxing travel
Yeah.
on the road, and we're immediately. It's like, God damn it, we were in this. We were in a mess like this like 2 days ago.
Yeah, this is very different. Because when you do, you get out, you can look down over the causeway. You can easily see. It's a clear day. It's very sunny. You can easily see miles out to sea. And you can see like the enormous fleet that's anchored right out of reach of your catapults.
Right.
You can see that. You can see they have, in mockery of the noble heraldry of Immorta, they have their own heraldry, except it's draconic themed instead of the varied themes of like the knights and the myths of Immorta. You could see like they're building like siege engines and and trying to push them up in range before they get obliterated. You can also see occasionally they misjudge the range and like a dragon catapult gets smashed. A group of them attempting to rush the wall with a ladder gets impaled by a ballista bolt. It's complete mess out beyond the walls. Behind the walls, it's only slightly better. Rocks are smashing into the towers and knocking them down.
Do we have any idea where we need to go specifically?
Yeah.
Or is it just kind of like go and help?
Yeah, go up to the you get in a very specific section of wall, and you notice you're not the only ones. There's all kinds of like varied retainers and races moving, the various races moving up to the walls. They're climbing up, getting onto the walls. There's lines of injured and dead being brought down from the top of the wall. It's a mess, like I said. So you guys do get to the top of the wall. You do see there's this ogre, big old ogre up top, who is like I said, heavily armored. He's sitting down with a massive sword big enough that he has to use two-handed. It's basically the Guts' Dragon Slayer.
Oh,
Jesus,
okay.
okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, well, unlike Guts, who's just a normal man, this is an actual ogre.
Oh,
So
okay, fair.
Yeah.
It's even
he's
bigger.
sitting-
Yes.
Yeah, he's just sitting down, and they're all around him. You can see like the piles of these bodies of these Dragonborn, as well as like the other soldiers around there. He just, hey.
Hey there.
I give him a nod. Yeah, we came here for the wonderful sights and scenery.
He peers over the wall, and then he looks back down at you guys, and he says, "We must have different definitions. Wonderful."
I look at him. I was like, I was being and I hear an explosion in the background.
Yeah.
I go, oh, so what do you need us to do?
He's going to point over the wall. You can see, like, right inside of the range of the catapults. Like, move you guys over to show you example. No. This one here.
We're getting a picture.
Yeah, I'll be drawing you a little picture here to help illustrate what I mean by inside range. So let's say we have our catapult right here. Now, like I said, they have an inside range. So like they have an outside range. Like this is as far as your catapult can fling it, but they have an inside range too, like right around here, which is where they can't shoot.
Right.
Because it's too close. It doesn't allow for it.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's what these Dragonborn are doing. They've slowly, just through attrition, have managed to get up close to the wall. And you quickly peer over. You see them. They got like their own shields over their heads to protect themselves from arrows. It looks like they're getting ready to throw grappling hooks up.
Okay. So I'm assuming he wants us to go get to that catapult, right?
Yeah, he wants. He wants you to help him knock them off the wall.
Ooh.
Ah, I see. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
He looks at you, and he's gonna actually quietly slide up to Rivet. Say, "What's wrong with her?"
Oh, she's going through a phase.
Just so we're clear here, Justina can open her mouth and she can make gestures and she can like write, but she just can't.
Oh, I'm doing the
verbalize.
gestures right now.
We just can't see it.
Yeah.
Basically saying like there's like point to her. I can still hear you. It's just like-
Yeah, I see you doing the gestures, Justina, and I'm just like, well, no, she could still hear you. She's just decided,
Oh.
she's just decided to take a vow of silence, you know, for the war.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I see, I see.
Oh,
I,
that's
Justina
evil.
didn't really mad at me
No, and
talking
then-
on her behalf.
No, and then actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually have him make a insight check here,
Oh,
just
okay.
to like get like an idea, because he's not stupid. He does get a sense you're being a little on the sarcastic side.
Yeah.
All right, I rolled a 4.
He doesn't care. He's like,
Well-
well,
This is an ogre. He's pretty dumb.
yeah.
So-
Well, let's see. He beat a 4.
He's got a -2, so let's find out. Yeah, he beat the 4. He rolled a natural 18.
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh, he looks and realizes, oh, it's the sword that does it, right?
Yes, it's sword.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand. That's why I stay away from that magic stuff.
Yeah, I do look at you, Justina. It's like, yeah, we really gotta find like a dispel curse magic item.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet there's one on that catapult we need to destroy.
Yeah,
That's where we should go.
Hmm.
so. So
And then like it's like like you see it's just kind of like shrugging their shoulders and like saying like, well, it's not all bad. And then they pull out Fragger X. Then it has like a like a very like crazy sound effect, and it just puts
Yeah.
it back.
It's basically like an anime sword
Yeah.
activating.
Yeah, and then she puts it back and just like, not too bad.
yeah, I mean it
I
balances
really,
out.
Yeah.
I really want to see you get to use that this session because I
Mm.
want to see it in action on our side.
Yeah.
Yes, I want you guys to use it. So, yeah. So as Justina is showing off her brand spanking new sword, and taking a look at it, there's a clank next to you. You see like these grappling hooks get flung over the walls, and you can hear the guttural shouts of the Dragonborn as they're starting to climb up over. And the ogre is gonna actually make he's gonna make a strength check to try to push send them back over the wall. Let's see if he can do it.
Right.
My
Yeah,
goal
you see him.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, he's able to like pull the like slowly push the grappling hook up, and you can hear the yelling as the Dragonborn are sent toppling back down to the ground. It's just- they keep coming. They keep on coming, man. They keep coming. Yeah, exactly.
So Riv is gonna be like, all right, well, where do we need to go, man? You point us in a direction, we'll take care of it.
Yeah, as he's trying to figure it out, you hear like the sound of footsteps. You see more soldiers, fresh reinforcements come into the walls. And he says, "Oh, that's where the big guy's gotten." Oh, good, you made some friends. Great, wonderful. Listen, you see out there, and he's gonna point beyond the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that the group of Dragonborn are trying to assemble a siege tower amid the ruins, like out of shots. He's just like, "Get up there and break, and we need big and strong on that push to keep that tower from getting any closer."
All right. I think we got it. All right. If we're all gonna start heading in that direction, because I want to see if I can just stack as many buffs on Justina as possible. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Justina, just for coolness.
Okay.
All right.
So now you've got that giant sword, Justina, and you're twice as tall.
Yeah, you're as big as the ogre. He's gonna look at you, and he just looks at you and says, "Ooh, you're very pretty." He's got an intelligence of 5. All right.
Nice.
Go. Okay, you can flirt later. Let's go, Justina.
Right. Yeah. Right. We gotta go out and punch some dragons.
I give an ogre a wink.
Oh, he's down.
Oh.
The ogre's down.
God damn it.
Damn it.
I think you see this just free going about it. You know, I don't see why she would be apprehensive about it.
No. It's just pretty funny.
Yeah.
If he keeps up,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if he keeps up, maybe there's something there. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ooh.
All right. So,
All right.
yeah,
you let-
I'm ready to I'm going, I'm flying. Got Justina and Belfar's on the side as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a hidden door near the base of the wall that they're able to slip you through, that you're able to slip through without them noticing. And you
Mhm.
do see that, like, are getting closer. You do see
Mhm.
the
Oh,
Dragonborn.
do we want to try and do this a little stealthy, guys?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, if that's-
why not? Estina is like way too big to be stealthy, but
It
I
doesn't
don't see
matter.
why not.
Oh, I would have to drop in large reduce. I should have done passive out trace first, and then
I start tapping my head. I hope you still understand what I'm trying to say.
Nope.
I feel like I'm trying
No
my
clue.
best to.
We can't see you, but
me having to figure it out along with the character.
yeah.
I also hope you don't mind Riv being a bit of a sarcastic asshole. All right, I guess we'll just make our way through. I'm just gonna stealth the old-fashioned way then.
All right, make a stealth check. Everyone who's going to be sneaking.
Yeah.
The ogre.
15.
Oh.
I just take a bit of like the dust from the ground and I
Yeah.
throw it in the air.
Magic. It just disappears.
I look at the ogre. Do we even bother? We're like fucking 10 feet tall.
It'll be funny. Why not?
Alright, we'll try. We'll try. I mean, maybe there's.
Yeah, he's not going to stealth.
Oh, well, you've seen it. Well, after, yeah, no, it's fine.
I like the idea you're just dragging the sword behind you and just being like, sparks are flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the ogre knight Grug is not even going to try. Yeah, I hope he does. I hope Grug survives though. He is a very interesting fellow.
I'll
Okay.
I
I'll
like
try
him.
my
I
best.
like him. He's just a
Yeah.
he's just a simple guy.
Yeah, he's just a chill dude.
Yeah, simple guy, very chill. He's he's actually very smart for an ogre. He can actually count to 5 without using his fingers. He can speak in complete sentences, and he can even write his own name in very large letters and very slowly. But he can write his own name out. He is also unlike a lot of ogres, he displays consistent object permanence. He's aware of like that something doesn't disappear just because you hide it behind something.
Mm.
So
Yeah, we're keeping him alive, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got it. I got him my healing spells prepped.
all right, so you do get close. You notice that this massive tower is being pushed by like 2 of these gigantic dragon. They're, when I say big, like there's big as ogres. And there are a bunch of dragonborn infantry around them with shields, and they're trying to use their shields to like keep the arrows from clogging up like the axles, or like some magic arrow from stopping or toppling the tower. And it's when they notice you getting close, well, they notice Justina and Grug getting close, that they are going to just start shouting to the juggernauts behind them. And the juggernauts are going to get their, they're going to step out, they're going to pull out their giant swords and get ready to fight. And I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Initiative time. 19.
Damn.
Riv is doing good.
Riv
you know what?
is like, pumped up and ready to go.
Yeah.
A quick question.
Riv
Shelter
is,
Axe a great
Yeah,
sword,
Justina, I
right?
think you should have advantage
Yeah.
because you have danger sense, right?
Okay. Oh, advantage. No, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, no
Mm.
problem.
Well,
All right,
Okay,
well,
so
I
that
tried.
matters.
Yep, it is advantageous. Yes.
All right, let's see what the juggernauts get.
Grog. Oh, dragonborn infantry and juggernauts.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And there's 2
Ah.
juggernauts, correct?
Yeah, there's 2 giant juggernauts. There's about 8 infantry. But you guys have Grug.
Yeah.
Grug is our guy. I love Grug.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Because they have higher dexterity, Grug. Put it descending. And just quickly. All right, and Riv, you are up.
Okay. Do I have advantage because I'm a sneaky boy?
Yes, you are a sneaky little girl, so yes, you. And
All
I do
right.
mean-
I will tag one of the juggernauts with favored foe, and I think we'll just do favored. We'll just do favored foe because Slayer's Prey I can only do once per short rest. I want to save it if we're actually fighting like a dragon. And yeah, I'll see if I can take 2 advantage shots with my longbow.
All right, 2 advantage shots. That's
22?
That hits.
18?
18 also hits.
Nice. Okay. So I'll roll the regular bow damage plus the favored foe damage. So that's 9 plus 5 is 14, 16, 17 points of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice. So you let fly. It doesn't stop the Juggernaut at all, but it is. You do see it step back, roaring.
All right, I've
and
got
the
its
arrows out
attention.
of it. Yeah, you've
Mhm.
got its undivided attention now.
And I'll just kind of use my movement to kind of hover in the sky, 40 feet.
All right, Belvar, what do you do?
Well, let me see. We are how many feet away?
You're about 30 feet away.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't know their abilities, so I want to be sure I save up some energy. So for now, oh yeah, everything's back. Sorry, I didn't put everything back. Everything's gone. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch and try to deal damage. That's it. 12? I don't think that'll work.
Not hits.
Yeah.
It's a range description, right? It's a range spell, right?
It's a ranged spell. So
Yeah,
no
so you
bonus.
still touch a skeleton hand appears next to the Juggernaut, who just smacks it aside with the sword.
No.
He says something to you. You're not sure what he says, but it's probably not happy birthday.
Yeah. I don't think so.
It's Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. That's it. That's all I do.
All right. Yep, Justina, you see a bunch. You see a line of 8 little human-sized dragonborn. There is a couple of 2 juggernauts who are about the size of Grug, or you at this point, because you've been enlarged. So what do you do?
Do you guys want me to handle the Juggernauts?
It's your call. Whatever you would want to do.
Yeah, well, Yusino probably wants to fight the biggest people first.
Yeah,
Are
let's
they-
go.
are they,
Yeah,
like,
let's
in
do it.
equal distant? Like, I can just pick one or the other without getting AO'd
Mm-hmm.
or opportunity to attack? Or is like the
you-
little guys in front of the big guys?
The little guys are in front of the big guys. You're gonna take an opportunity attack to get to the big guys.
I'll handle the little guys then first. So I will rage.
Nice.
With that, I can move half my movement. So that, I mean, I'll just probably stay in range anyway. For my form, I'll grow like a huge tail right
Yep.
at the back. With Fragorak, and I'm just gonna go up, keep it simple, and I'm gonna be. Do I need to rage? What does enlarge give? 1d4 damage, but it doesn't give advantage, right? On like.
No, it gives
Attack.
you a bonus to strength checks and strength saving throws.
No, I'll do reckless. I wanna do well with Fragorak.
Yeah, you get 1d4 extra damage and you get a bonus to strength saving throws.
Okay.
All right.
that's,
24?
Does it hit
It does.
on the first guy?
Yep.
1d4 for the enlarge.
Yep.
Wow, not the best. So that's
17.
damage. Why 17?
Jesus, plus 11 to hit? I wish I had that fucking
Yeah.
stat.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 plus 5 for base damage, plus 4 for the rage damage, plus 1
Sweet.
for enlarge.
Oh yeah,
So
okay,
that's
gotcha.
17 damage.
That's
Yeah,
super
I'll do
cool.
That
second attack.
first attack does not kill this monster, but it does come close.
Yeah, I'll do a second attack. What? Oh, that's global modifier. Sorry, I'll turn that off. That's
Yeah.
15. Oh wait, does 15 hit actually? Does it? I don't think it
Sure.
does if these guys are heavily armored.
Well, these are
They're
the-
wearing chainmail, so no. Like you're able
Yeah.
to like drive it in for the first one, and as you yank it out, it does throw you off of balance. You're not used to wielding Fragorak yet.
Yeah,
But-
I assume it's like really heavy too, considering.
Mhm.
It's too
Well, this
Yeah,
is the
it's-
first time you've properly used it in a
Yeah.
battle, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it is. It has grown with your size, so
Oh,
it does
Jesus.
like. So
Points.
yeah, so like the infantry seem kind of astonished at this, and then one of the dragonborn behind just says something in its deep voice. You don't know what it's saying something like. And
Oh,
the
I know
infantry-
Draconic. What does he say?
Oh, you know Draconic.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Belvar, you hear him say, "You four, bring it down."
Okay.
And
That's
at
it.
the end of Justin,
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
at the end of Justina's turn. Sorry, is that your turn, Justina? Unless you got
yeah,
anything
that's
else.
all I don't think I have a third attack, so no, yeah, go ahead.
Thing. So what's going to happen is the one you injured is going to shout something like a rallying cry, and it and 3 of its buddies are going to just swarm around you and start poking you with their swords.
Yep.
So
Yeah, the thing is with like using Fragorak, I actually do lose my shield, which is something I actually really like having like 18 AC as a barbarian.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So, it's okay, it's okay.
All right. Yeah. So what is your AC without the shield? 16.
16. Yep, I'm playing half plate.
16. Okay. Yeah. So the first one, like they each get 2 attacks. The first one hits twice. The second one hits twice. Third one hits once. And the fourth one hits once because they're surrounding you. They are making sure they're flanking.
Yep.
So they do have advantage. So let's see, that is 2, 4, 5, 6 hits. I'm just going to total up the damage.
Sure.
So total damage before rage reduction is 24 piercing damage as they like try to poke you with their short swords.
So it's down to 12.
Yeah, 12 piercing damage.
Alright.
As they like just swarm around you, just start stabbing away.
Ugh, I'm not good against a lot of small grunts actually. Barbarians are only really good against one big target.
Right. The other 4 are going to surge up, and they are going to surround Grug, the Ogre Knight, and attack him. He is a chunky boy, so we'll see if he can he can hold his own. Let's see. So that's 'cause he's wearing plate armor. 2 hits.
I was gonna say, Justin, do you get a reaction attack with Fragorak?
Yeah, he can spend a reaction to attack with Fragorak.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
but I
that's
kind of
what
want to
he-
wait if the big guys hit me first. I don't wanna
Fair,
spend
fair.
on, like, a
Makes
little
sense.
guy.
I
Fair
just
enough,
wasn't
yeah.
sure if that was something you had or not.
Oh yeah, I do. I just
Mhm.
trying to make sure that it's on a worth
Alright.
target.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so the Juggernauts, not the Juggernauts, the little guys, the infantry surround Grug, and they stab him pretty nastily. But he is a chunky boy. He is able to take it. His armor is able to deflect a lot of it. And now he is up. Let's see what he does. That's a hit. That's for damage.
What is his weapon of choice?
It is, like I said, it's a great sword.
Oh, it's a great sword. Gotcha. Imagine they give it to Grug, and then Grug becomes an enlightened ogre.
I mean, he is considered a pretty deep thinker for his kind.
Yeah, he's already
But what if we push him
enlightened.
further? What if
Yeah.
we pushed him to even further enlightened?
We just give him Fragorak and he gets to dual wield great swords.
Oh god.
Yeah, the sword is the sword that he's using is a 2-hander.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can
for
Dark
him.
Souls 3 it.
Hmm.
The music's playing.
Yeah. So he actually rolled pretty well in his damage. So
Nice.
what he does, like as they stab him, he reaches out, he slaps one back, and he just brings his greatsword down on top of it and just splits it in half.
Nice.
And then the second one again, he punches it, knocks it to the ground, and then swings it down, hits it with the flat of his giant slab of metal that he uses for a sword, and just pancakes it.
Damn, son.
Yeah, but like I said, he is pretty badly hurt. He is at nearly half health because of them constantly stabbing at him.
Yep. Too
no,
many of them.
Grog.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Yep. Well, the Juggernauts are going to be on it first.
Oh,
They're going to
shit.
look at each other, nod, and then one is
Can I
going
make,
to go...
can I try, because I can see my friends getting hit, can I make some just remarks at the Juggernauts, see if they come towards me?
on your turn.
Damn it.
So what one of them is going to do is going to go up to Justina and just try to attack her.
Yep.
All right. So what is Justina's?
16.
Yeah, 16. Right. So that is a crit.
Whoops.
That is a miss. The duality of dice. That was also a hit.
You have 3 attacks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The first one, like I said, is a crit, so it does offset it. So that is after rage reduction, you're taking 19 slashing damage from this thing.
Oh, that's
He's,
acceptable.
Is that 19 and then becomes like 38, or is it just 19 with the crit already?
It's 30. It's 39 becomes 19.
Jesus.
So then
He
becomes
got a
19.
crit.
Well, it's
Oh, yeah, so 39.
acceptable comparing
Yeah,
to
well.
other possible outcome.
Yeah, I'm aware of the outcomes, but that's a lot of damage from
I
that
know.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I think we kind of need to deal with the Juggernauts if they can dish out that amount of damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first attack. What's the second one? Or like, what's the
I
second
said-
one that hits?
No, listen. No, that is the result of all three
Oh.
attacks.
Yeah.
All
Total.
three,
Okay.
His second
Yeah,
attack
don't do that
misses.
much.
Yeah.
The second attack,
Okay.
first attack crit and did double damage.
I
Second
see,
attack
okay.
missed, and then the third attack hit. Combined, the total damage was 39, and then
Okay,
cut in
gotcha.
half is 19.
Yeah.
I'll use the frag rack reaction on this guy then.
Alrighty,
Nice.
Okay.
That's
I
smart.
mean, I'm ready. Reckless. I'll make this reckless for sure.
hold on. I'm checking what it does when hit by melee attack. You have advantage on the attack regardless because of frag rack.
Okay.
Additionally, it ignores all resistances and immunities, and because it also functions as a sword of sharpness, I believe I'm gonna double check this.
Yeah,
But
if
I
it
believe
crits, it's max damage.
Yeah.
If you crit this, you get maximum damage. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
but I didn't
is,
get a crit.
I mean,
No.
29 is pretty damn good.
yeah, 29 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So what
let
is your
me-
damage?
Let me go just add all of this.
And then a D4 on top of that because you're still in large.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, that's ready. That's ready. I added D4 in the.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
It's
put it
already
in.
at
Okay,
it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got
it.
Yes. 22 damage total.
So that is 22. Yep. Okay, yeah. So as like this thing hacks into you, Justina, you feel like this, almost like this tug from Fragrack, and it's a very gentle tug to you. But when you look down, you notice that Fragrack has embedded itself into the Juggernaut, almost like at will, and the monster is trying to pull it out of itself, the sword out of itself, roaring.
Mhm.
The second one is well, they don't get to multi-attacks with this, but he's going to look at Riv, and he's going to reach out and just rip this ballista bolt from the ground, and he's going to
No.
he's going to try to chuck it at her like a javelin.
Come at me, bitch!
I don't know if I
Careful.
would want to say that now.
Oh well, he misses. I'm just gonna say that. Like it goes right past you, and it hits the ruin. You see it sail past you, hit the ruins of a siege tower, and embed itself deeply into it. And yes, he missed, but it probably is not wise to taunt someone who can throw that hard.
Nah, I rolled 2 natural 20s. I'm just gonna keep taunting and hope for the best.
I like it, Mr.
All right,
College
Riv,
man.
you're up.
Listen, I need to taunt so that I can take some damage and you guys can get a break from the damage numbers.
Well, it's fair.
All right, Riv.
Okay, it's my turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to pelt this guy. I'm torn. Actually, I'm gonna ask you, Justina. Do you want enlarged continuing, or do you think I should drop it and try and hit a bunch of people with fairy fire?
1d4 does not mean much to me, so go ahead.
Okay, so I am gonna drop reduce enlarge, and I'm gonna cast fairy fire, trying to hit as many people as I can without
All right.
hitting my allies.
Mhm.
All right, so as you do that, yeah, and Justina shrinks down to normal size. Grog takes a look, sees us, and says, "Oh, you're fun size now."
The
I
fuck?
give a thumb. I give a thumb up.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you can hit a couple of the you can hit two of the smaller ones and the juggernaut that's on Justina.
Okay, I'll try that then. That is
Alright,
gonna
yeah,
be
you
my
do that.
action though. Yeah.
There's a whoosh, and what color's your fire?
Let's go purple.
Purple. All right, so purple fire erupts, and it doesn't hurt the dragonborn, but it does outline them very neatly. And you can see the dragonborns just like start slapping at it, trying to get it off of them.
Get it off. Get it off.
All right, is that your turn, Riv?
That's my turn. I'm gonna just I'm gonna taunt the one that threw something at me, and I'm like, come on, man, you can hit a moving target. And I'm just like trying to goad him to attack me again, so he doesn't attack my friends.
All righty.
All right.
And that would mean Belvar is up.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like I want to conserve stuff, but I do feel like our friends are taking too much hit, so okay. Hold on. So, the guys that were attacking, they were dealt damage, and are they wearing armors?
Yes, they are wearing armor.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I will try something. Hold on. Yeah, I think our friends need heal, but I do also want to deal damage, so I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom on one guy that's the Juggernaut, I believe. That seems need to be taken care of. So Wither and Bloom, submit. Wait, no damage? The fuck? Where's my Wither and Bloom? Alright, you know what? I'll just roll 2d/ roll 2d6 then. 3. Perfect.
You're doing it on the juggernaut. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you see like a portion of this thing just necrotize, and what it does, it reaches up with one of its talons.
Yeah.
So hang on, let me roll this.
Well,
save
they
first.
need to make
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
I invoked
made his
both.
con
Yeah.
save.
So yeah.
Yeah, so he just reaches up, literally just peels the necrotizing scales off.
Yeah.
and tosses them to the side.
Just wondering because are they in the same area? Because it's a sort of a small area effect. It's each creature
Yeah.
of my choice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm rolling to see what. And this is all centered on Justina, right?
Yeah. So that the others could, be taken care of.
All right. Yeah.
That's it.
So a couple of them saved.
Okay.
The Juggernaut and a few others saved.
They still take half. That's all I can say. So it's like 1 point of damage.
Yep. But so
But
the
you
others
sent
did
some
not.
heals to.
Yeah, so
Gorgat
basically,
to-
you, Justina,
Or Greg.
Justina, in that area can spend spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 5, I believe. So roll whatever your hit dice
I
number
think it's
is.
D12.
Yeah, I believe.
So D12 plus 5.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
It's 14. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, so
Withering Bloom is a pretty good spell.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
rolled
it
poorly.
is.
That is all.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Justina, I'm sorry. Is that your turn, Belvar?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna move further away. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case.
I don't
Justina,
want to
you're
get
up.
hit. That is all.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll just attack the Juggernaut now that he's in range of me. With Fagarak.
You should have advantage because I think he's
Yeah.
glowing.
Okay, I don't have to do reckless then. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wait, that's just normal. One more.
One more.
There
Nice.
my God.
Oh, it's a crit. Kill
we
it.
go down and then we
Kill
go up.
it. Yeah.
Yes, that is a crit. So what is the maximum damage you can deal?
Just
If it's
plus everything.
let me
Yeah.
no, yeah, no, it's 4d6 12 8 6 12, so it's like what, 24 plus
Yeah.
5 plus my rage, plus rage and plus 3. I think the total is
31,
36. 36. Yeah.
damage on one attack.
Yep.
And
So
for
that's
because
not-
it's crit, doesn't it doubles?
No, this is
that
max
is
already.
includes the double.
Oh,
yeah.
it's already double. Okay, got it.
There's also one more thing because the sword does function as a sword of sharpness. Believe I get to choose that it loses something here. Yeah,
And I
if
have
you
to roll
roll,
another
20,
20,
it takes an
right?
extra
Yeah.
14 slashing damage, and then roll a d20 to see if we lop it off. All right, so
No, it doesn't.
no. Okay, so let's say 20, 31, 36 plus 14,
Should be 50, I think.
50. Yep.
Jesus.
So that means like Justina just swings and just neatly just
One
bisects this thing down
shot
the middle.
kills it.
Yeah, just one shot this thing.
Nice.
I look back at the ogre like, fun size, yeah.
He gives you a thumbs up.
I have one more attack, so I'll just look at one of the. I'll look at the ogre who's like that I wounded the first time but isn't dead, right? I'll finish it off. Does it have? Do I get advantage on this? Is it one of the one that is affected by fairy fire?
Yes.
All right, gotcha. Advantage. Bracker.
29.
It's
So that's gonna be a total of 22 damage.
Nice.
Yep. You
Nice.
just swing and you just easily backhand into the sword and Fragrack into this thing and just kill it. So is that your turn?
How many people are still around me?
2 around you, 3 around. Hang on. 3 around you, 2 around your ogre buddy, and then there's the last Juggernaut who is tried to go after Riv.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty, so next the infantry are gonna come in. So, well, one is going to provoke an opportunity attack from Grug to try to go after Justina, who has proven to be remarkably dangerous. Grug, see what he does. He swings. It's a hit, swing and a hit, and he deals enough to just crush this thing onto the ground and to just kill this monster. And then the other 2 on Justina. So the 2 are going to move, circle around, so they're flanking with each other. It's 2 hit. Plus another 2 hits, so that total, poking with their short swords. So that is a total of 16 piercing damage from these things, reduced to 8 by rage.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm doing good.
Yeah. And then the last 2 are going to move to flank a boy. Let's see what... It's 1.
Don't do it.
No, they both hit, but they don't deal that much damage. He is hurt, but like I said, he is big chungus, so he is okay for now. He's still okay. He's just at around half health. Next up is Grug, and Grug Grug Smash.
Grug smash.
Is that as a hit? As a miss. So yeah, he just swings his massive greatsword down, and he kills one. The other one is able to quickly dive out of the way before he kills it.
Nice.
Super Rug and Stupid Rug is ending his turn, and the remaining Juggernaut is realizing what the danger that Justina is posing. He's gonna run. He's gonna try to tackle her to the ground. So Riv, I will need you to make an strength athletics check.
Oh, me?
No, sorry, not Riv. What's your name? Justina.
Yeah.
Justina. Sorry.
I was like,
Shanksy?
damn, he's jumping in.
Yeah,
the
you
air.
jump in the air. The fuck?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, it's not. So, Justina.
You should have
Sword
advantage on this.
Yeah.
Because you're raging.
Yep.
Yep.
18? No, not the best actually.
18.
Both.
That's pretty
So,
good.
yeah, you're able to like catch this thing as it just tries to tackle you. You're actually able to like, I mean, even with advantage, you're shrunk back down to medium, and this thing is one size larger than you. So even though this thing also does have advantage on it, you are able to just catch it and just hold it back.
Yeah, Justina, let's go.
Nice.
All right, Riv, you're up.
Alrighty. Do I be stupid? I would love to be stupid.
Do it.
Especially since I'm super cocky right now. I'm gonna
Very
fly
acting
down
like you
flank
are.
and I'm gonna pull out my swords. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna stab it in the shoulder with my swords.
All right.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
I'm getting advantage because I'm flanking, right?
Yes.
Alright. 16?
16 hits.
Hooray!
Nice.
17?
17 hits.
Hits. If
Alright.
a 16 hits, a 17 is hit.
Yeah.
Listen, I ever know with you.
It's true.
Alright, I'll do the favorite foe damage on top of that.
Nice.
So that is 9, 8, 5, 6. Hold on. I can math good.
17, 23,
Uh,
28.
Okay.
Yep.
28.
20, yeah, so you just dart down, you just sink your swords into the back of this monster. That it roars. As it reaches out to try to swat you like a fly, you're able to quickly kick off, pull your swords out, and disengage.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll come down, stab him, and then if I have any movement, well, actually, no, I would have been 40 feet in the air. So okay. So I'm just in there. Okay, I'm good. I'm done.
Yep. Alrighty, so you're good. Belvar, what do you do?
I actually don't know. I wanna kill them, but I don't wanna waste a ton of my spells. So, you know what? Fuck. Who looks most hurt?
Probably Grug.
We grug.
Well,
Yeah.
If you wanted
Okay.
to heal Grug, that would
Yeah.
probably be decent.
yeah,
idea.
I'll try healing word at him.
There.
Yeah,
Sounds
but
good.
I will also do chill touch on the most hurt enemy, I guess. Yeah, because I got a feeling this is not our only fight. Okay. Healing word, level 1, 9, not bad.
Oh,
Ooh,
look at
that's
that.
It's
great.
like max, sweet.
That is max.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then chill touch on the enemy, 11. Terrible. Yeah, as
Yeah,
predicted.
Smack inside.
Fuck it. All right.
Still, you did pretty good.
That's the best I could do if I don't want to waste any more spells.
Right.
Yeah, I will move
Yep.
a little bit further away, like 20 feet. That's it.
Just keep back.
Yeah, just keep getting backwards.
Just slowly, like, Homer
Yeah.
Simpsoning into the bush.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
All
all.
right, Justina. Yep, Justina. What do you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah,
You are
so, am I still surrounded? I still am.
Yes, you've got 2 wounded infantry, and a very wounded juggernaut on you.
Oh, wounded juggernaut. Okay. Time to get the juggernaut, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright. Let's do this one doesn't have fairy fire, I assume, right?
All right. No, this one is not fairy fired.
But you're
Okay,
flanking with me, so you could probably
Oh,
still
okay.
get advantage.
All right.
Yeah.
Fragarak. Oh wow, nope, that's a miss.
Yeah, very rare
Um,
miss. Like you stab at this thing, it just catches Fragrack in its hand.
Mm.
Alright, then I'm just gonna use momentum from the miss and swing. 19?
Swing,
19. That's a hit.
Nice.
Alright,
Nice.
gotcha. That's just 6. That's 20 damage.
Nice.
All right, yeah, that doesn't kill it. So what happens is like you swing at it, you catch it. You see, it catches this thing in its hand, and then you just reach up, you punch it. You just punch like the top of the blade, and it cuts through the Juggernaut's hand and into the monster.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, nice.
Okay. Right, that's my turn.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. The 2 infantry on you that are flanking you. I'll go swing. They swing batter. They hit. What happens? That is. Again, it's death by 1,000 cuts with these little dudes.
Yep.
Um, that's another 16 damage reduced to 8 by rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then
I'm gonna use Fragarak's
Reaction.
then on
Nice.
the little
Cut
guys.
it.
On
'Cause
one of them. Okay.
I did miss out on using it last round because the
Yeah.
big guy didn't hit me. So,
this is just the infantry, not the Juggernaut.
no, yeah. No, I just mean like I wasn't able to use it last round against the Juggernaut because.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, getting a free attack against these
Yeah,
Dragonborn
just-
infantry to kind of thin them out is not a bad idea.
It's
Yeah.
not bad either. I mean, like it's
Oh.
not using it is a waste, so I rather just
Yeah.
use it now.
Yeah.
30.
Ooh. Yep. So that's easily a hit.
Yep. 18 damage on him.
Yep. So you see Fragrack just as one of them sinks and like Fragrack flickers in your hand again. It's just that strange twitch, and when you look down, you notice that Fragrack has just split this one's head in half.
Mm.
Like, oh,
And,
it just acts on its own.
oh,
pretty
very
nifty.
fun. I felt like
Pretty
it's gonna
fun.
take my mind over, right, guys?
Yeah.
All right. So the next one, the third one is the one on Grug. It swings. It can't get through his armor, and Grug is going to make a swing. There's a miss. Or that one hits, and he crushes the last one on him before trundling over to go help you guys out. Next up is the Juggernaut, who is in a very agitated state at this point.
This is the one I've been pissing off, right?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
So he swings. You said your AC is 16?
Mine or Justina's?
Justina's. Because it's going to go after
I think it's 16.
Yeah, 16 and 16.
16. Okay, well, none of those attacks hit.
Oh wow.
Nice.
A rolled poorly.
Poorly.
Riv. Yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna do a bunch of Bloodborne side dashes.
Unnecessary
And I'm gonna go and flank and I'm gonna stab him.
rolls. Nice.
All right, here we go. All right. This one is not my favorite foe, unfortunately. Actually, no, I could bonus action favorite foe again. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Stab.
Stab, stab.
18? Oh, yeah, the 18 hits. And
18
22
hits.
hits.
Yes.
And favored foe. So that's 16 plus 5 is 21 points of damage.
21 points. All right, yeah, Riv, you just land up on top of it. You just start stabbing it. You remember, actually, no. You remember that scene in the third Hobbit movie where Legolas lands on the ogre, sticks the sword in its head, and just starts like controlling it? Yeah, that's what you do.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
You stick your swords, you just steer this thing away from Justina, and then leap off as it goes crashing into the siege tower.
Nice.
Nice.
I just
All
spin
right.
the blades a little bit.
All right, Belvar, you're up.
Okay. The Juggernaut still stands, right?
Yeah, the
No, I just
Juggernaut is
did-
dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
okay.
killed the
Sorry. It
Juggernaut.
was,
All that's
still
left
on
are
the roll. I was
It's
like,
just the infantry. that's
Okay.
left.
There's one last infantry guy.
Okay. Got it. All right. Chill touch it is. 11! Wow. I've been rolling garbage today.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is, I blame Riv. She stole all the good rolls.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal them.
Yeah. That
All
will
right.
be all, guys. I'm useless
All
this
right.
round.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. Good day, good
Um,
night, bye. Thank you.
Yep, you
I
stay
mean, you
now.
I had
healed- you healed
fun.
Grug.
I mean, you healed Grog.
Yeah, well, reckless. Fragger time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
23 hits.
21.
Yep, you just reach out. You just split it down the middle.
All right,
So
guys.
All right, and that is the fight. Good work. It is dead, and now you have a large tower,
Mhm.
which Grug is going to go over and just try to flip over onto its side.
Nice.
I'll help. I do
Nice.
have powerful build, so I count this one size larger.
All right, yeah.
Ooh,
So
nice.
Ooh, nice.
nice. So roll an athletics check with advantage.
Athletics will advantage. No, that's not good actually. It's pretty okay.
It's like middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you know what? Well, combined with Grug's, that's just fine. So what you do between you and Grug, you're actually able to flip this thing and send it toppling onto its side.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
As it does, it spills out. You see what's spilling out are like these, not like people, but barrels.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
What kind of barrels? Like can you
Oil
go from, like, a center or
barrels?
something?
Can I
Yeah.
actually go and like
Mm.
see if I can? Or how big are they?
They're they're a little bigger than you, Riv, because you're tiny.
You know what? I'll see if I can pick one up. I'm actually curious.
I'm
Okay.
making an athletics check for you because you're small.
An athletics check? No
Yes.
problem. 3.
No problem
You just
at all.
Strain,
Yeah.
you strain, you strain, and then like you hear something pop in your bag. You're like, no, can't do that.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, my back.
You
Oh,
didn't take
jeez.
damage during
Oh,
the fight,
God,
but you took damage here.
I just
Balance.
fell on the ground, and I'm like, oh god, why?
Yeah, Grug is going to pick it up. He's going to smash the top open with his fist. And yes, he sticks his hand and he pulls out. You see it is covered in oil.
Ah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to just put
Figures.
it up there and then set it on fire.
Which means we have oils on our side. We can
I
also
do have oil.
yeah, make them eat what they're, planning.
I'll fill up. I actually have 2 bottles of oil. I'll just I'll go and like top off, make sure they're nice and full.
Yeah.
Just like dunk it in. Just glug, 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 glug.
Yeah.
Well, we
So
we secured the area, so we could technically roll the barrels away and use it as to
Yeah.
our advantage.
Yeah,
so.
Grug is getting as many of the barrels as he can.
Nice. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
I do
I'll get
flutter.
some
I
as
do
well.
flutter over to Grug, and I'm just like, all right, his tower's taken care of. What next?
Yeah.
Says, well, we need to get the barrels back, otherwise they're going to use it to try to blow up the walls again.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's do
All
it.
right. And I go over and I'm like trying to roll a barrel and it's not moving at all. Like,
I will actually help you because, although Belvar is built without strength, he is count one size larger when determining my capacity because he is a bugbear. So,
Oh yeah, me
Oh.
too. Let's
yeah,
go. Oil
he has
time.
powerful build as well. So he will
I'm like,
push.
my feet are just digging into the sand and
Yeah.
I'm just not moving anything.
Belvar will gently push, like 2 hands, like carefully tap to the side of the barrel and just like push. That's it.
Grug has got 4, 2 tucked under each arm, and he's carefully pushing a 5th one along with his feet.
Ooh, wow.
Since I'm not really good at barrel duty, I'm actually gonna pull out my spyglass that I forgot I have, and I'll just do a general like investigation of the battlefield, see if there's anything interesting going on.
Okay. Perception?
Yeah, so you check out this
Oh,
investigation
investigation.
to-
What?
I forgot to take
Okay.
the cap off, guys.
I see. Oh, black. It must be some kind of magic.
I should have asked to do a
Yeah.
perception check, but I'm gonna live in my fail right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start looking around the battlefield to see if anything interesting when just out of nowhere, this rock smashes down next to you. It doesn't hurt you or hit you or anything, but it does convince you that, yeah, you know, maybe I can look for battlefield salvage a little later. You know, when there's
You know what? I think
so many
that
rock.
I see that
Yeah.
rock, and I'm just spitting out the dust. I'm like, I think the universe
It's
is
telling you
sending me a
something.
sign.
Yes.
All right, and I'll just follow you guys.
The universe says push. That's what Belvar said
Yes.
to you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh.
you're able to bring the oil barrels back, and as you do, like they are bringing in more. As you bring as the secret gate in the wall opens up, the barrels are quickly taken by the people inside, and this one-eyed knight looks at you guys and says, "Yeah, good. They keep pushing these siege towers full of oil barrels up. Eventually, one of them's getting through. I think. Gonna have to get ready for that."
There's no. I actually say to that. There's no way to like maybe fireproof like the top of the walls.
He shakes his head and says, "No, they aren't afraid of the fire. The whole point is to drive us off so they can put their people on top."
Yeah.
Yeah, well
That's
said.
right. Exactly, Justina.
Can I like describe the gestures that Aurelia sorry, not
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that-
can describe the
Justina-
gestures for sure.
Justina like does like a bow gesture, arrow, lights it on fire, shoots, and then does a
Yeah. So
I mean,
Yeah, we can use
against
it.
them.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly, I do. Yeah, I do. I see your suggestion, Justina, and I go like, well, to be honest, we've got the barrels. We might as well see if we can use them against them. Sure, they're fireproof, but their siege towers aren't.
yep,
yeah, that's true. He
that
says,
is the point.
yeah, he nods. He says, yeah, the whole point of this is they're trying to find a way to get fire onto the walls to keep, as well as inside and behind the walls, to get rid of us. You know, to drive us out while they can just go through without being hurt.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I'm gonna go see if I can find somebody who can make use of these barrels, and I'll flutter away.
He's as you do that, he just says, well, you know what? Take your rest. You guys have earned it.
Oh.
I go towards Riv and I start dipping Fragarak in the oil. And basically, it's just like, you heard Fragarak. What about Fragarak on fire?
I do see that, and I'm like, okay, I kind of want to know. And I take a little flint after you dip it, and I go, spark.
Nice.
I want to see what happens.
Does it
Does this
light
go
on fire?
horribly wrong, Falcon? Or
So you set Fragarak on fire.
yeah, we want to see if
Yeah.
we can make a flaming
Flaming
like-
tongue.
flaming-
Great
Fragarak
sword.
Gotta be
Yeah.
real careful how to pronounce this sword's name.
Yeah, as you do, you do set it on fire. It starts, it blazes. You're waving it around. You're thinking, yes, fire, glorious fire. But like,
Glorious combustion.
yes. After like a second or two, very interestingly, like the fire just seems to be sucked inside of Fragarak. It doesn't
Ooh.
and then when you touch the blade, it doesn't seem like hot or hotter or anything like that. There's no indication of what happened to the fire.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Sad emoji.
Yeah.
Sad
I
emoji.
pat you on the
Yeah.
back. Don't worry, Justina. We'll find you a fire sword one day. Also, maybe while we're taking a break, Justina can unattune to the sword so she can talk for a second. I'm sure she's been dying to do that.
Yes.
Well, not the best idea. I actually think I should stay attuned to it while we're still in the fort. Because, like, it's like,
Oh, you never know. Yeah.
you never know, right?
Battles
Like,
might
I'm just
happen
not
within
unattuned.
seconds.
Ah,
so.
fair enough. Fair enough. It's up to you.
Yeah,
Whatever
fair
you wanna
enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
Grog
I-
is.
I have fun doing.
do. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you say so. Meanwhile, Grog is he comes out. He has like this giant. He comes out with another barrel. This one is clearly labeled as alcohol.
Ooh,
So he-
nice.
He comes out. He hands out a little cup. He hands out. Well, I say it's little. It's relative to the barrel. It's
Yeah.
still pretty large. And he says, "Yep, only thing we can do after a good fight is to have a good drink.
Hmm.
I'll drink to that.
Yep,
And I just
so
dip my flask in.
Mm.
Like,
Yes.
just like, because I'm tiny, it's like my entire arm just goes into the barrel.
Yep. And then Grug, he picks up the barrel and he says, "To your strength, my courage, and our glorious victory, we will beat the dragons back." And then he's just going to start chugging straight from the barrel.
Nice.
Nice.
I laugh and I say, to
Yeah,
glorious victory.
Yeah.
Glorious victor.
Glorious
Hey,
victory.
he has,
Glorious
you know,
victory.
Hey, he has a bit of a speech, you know. He's a bit charming little guy.
He's
a-
guy.
He's got like he's got intelligence of like 8 or 7.
We
He's,
need to keep him alive, all right?
Mm.
We gotta like acquire NPCs because we know Falcon's gonna drop some like insanity at some point.
Yeah.
all right.
So I guess we
Alright,
just have a chill
so
time.
we just rest, I believe. So,
Yeah, you are resting.
all right.
Meanwhile, while you are resting, several miles away, behind a maze of walls, castles, and barricades, Artos and his party are landing on Fort Wyvernfall.
Ooh.
Unlike
Yes.
the B team, Artos is a noble and a very high-ranking noble at that, so he is being greeted personally by the Baron.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Feels right.
I said who the
Let me check my notes.
Mm,
I've
hold
checked. I
on.
don't think I have.
It's in Finn's character sheet.
Artos and Lord Feld have a talk. Oh wow, that was a really
No,
great note taking, Will.
Corvus Dragonbane is the lord of this Fort Wyvernfall.
Yep, Corvus Dragonbane. Yep.
Yeah. Or Sindri,
let-
depends on the situation, because Corvus might be in the front line. I don't know.
No, he is not. He is in the back.
Okay.
He's in the back after he took a very bad hit from from a hammer wielding monster. From what you can tell, Ardos, it is a what's it called? The monster that they refer to it as a god breaker. It is as big as a giant. It has a colossal hammer, and while it can't breathe fire, it's not hurt by it, and it does seem to be able to control it to a degree to create massive explosions when it does hit.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, exactly, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
So- Hang on, I just realized I need to double check for what Dragonbane's.
You know, it's so funny because I think the B team actually are in pretty good morale after like handling
Mhm.
Stewart. But
Yeah.
I feel like Team A it's just so like we're doomed.
Also,
Everything is
I
going
feel
to
like it's like
shit.
yeah, it is an interesting contrast because like the B team just had a fantastic victory.
Yeah.
We moved on to
Yeah.
the next battle. We seem to be like in synced and
Yeah,
like,
on a
we're
winning
really
streak.
nailing it.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the A team just had like a really rough time.
Well,
at
we've
that,
never
Yeah.
been we've never been so like dissonant in a way.
demoralized
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Because like we're all on different pages now, if you think about it. Because we're all just
Yeah.
focused. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just really funny, actually.
Yeah, it's the whiplash for sure.
Right.
And technically, the B team is stronger than the A team now, right? Like,
The
Yeah.
A
Oh,
team has
yeah.
the authority.
The A team's level 8 and we're level 7.
Well,
So-
but if it's in a fight, I would put my bet on the B team.
yeah.
Yeah.
The B team is here to fight. The A team is here to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
We came to
Yeah.
bargain. That is all.
Dormammu.
Come to bargain.
All
So
right.
at the end of the campaign, it's gonna be Artos with the sleeper.
Yeah,
Come to
that's it.
bargain. All right, time stop. I've come to
All right.
bargain.
Yeah, time. We'll keep reversing here. So, I took a look at your notes about Corvus Dragonbane. You
Yes.
mentioned that he is. It mentions he's a fairly responsible ruler of the land.
Yeah,
Is that about right?
yeah.
Okay.
He's a strong warrior.
So-
He has deep love for the land. He's just not really good with kids. That is all.
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
And he's has a
Um,
joyful personality, so you couldn't hate him if you wanted to. So
Yes. So even though like he's been like nearly crippled by this massive dragonborn with the exploding hammer, he is still maintaining his cheerful attitude.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna note, and I'm going to need. Let's start with you, Robin, because this is your NPC. I'm actually gonna have you roll all these. Roll a d20
All right.
to see like what mannerisms he has, what unusual mannerisms he has.
15.
15. Let's see what unusual mannerisms does he have. He is prone to staring into the distance sometimes.
Okay.
That makes sense if he,
Yeah.
lives at a fort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
especially one
he
like
has to
IC.
constantly check for the sky, so it does.
Yeah.
Does count.
Sick. Deal is land. Alright, bond. Roll a d10 to see what his bond is.
Okay. D10. 9. Probably family. But maybe something else. Because he also cherish his, land and people.
It is. He cherishes all of it. So he is. His bond is out for revenge.
Yeah.
So he is, after the way his family has suffered,
Mm-hmm.
the way his people have suffered, he is not going to stop until every last scaly has been split open.
Yeah.
And
Relax,
I need you to
Aaron
roll,
Yeager. I'm sorry.
Yep. roll a
If he
d12.
starts rumbling, we're fucked.
Roll a D12.
Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, roll a d12. Yes.
Okay.
There's a
9 as well.
9. Interesting. All right. That's a good secret.
Oh god, the sleeper is the rumbling boss
Oh,
man.
God.
No.
Yes. Yeah. What's it? There was a meme that I saw near Christmas. It was basically it was like Santa says, a Twitter account like Santa says this is good, and it said Santa. It's the first tweet was this Aaron Yeager is working to help people and save his city, so he's a great person. And then the next tweet says Aaron Yeager did what?
Mhm.
Yeah.
My favorite I've seen is it's somebody for a school test was like, how would you stop racism? And he drew a picture of Aaron Yeager starting the rumbling. And the teacher went, what the fuck am I even looking at?
Yeah. So anyway,
Such a good
so you guys are greeted by Corvus, who is like I said, he is bedridden because of what they did. But I did say they do have people who are working to find his wounds, magically try to heal him, putting ointment on him, changing his bandages. He just looks and says, "Hail to you, Lord Otos. I wish I could get up to greet you, but alas, there appears to be something wrong with my legs."
It's
And-
fine, Lord Baron Corvus.
Corvus,
the
you would know it's Dragonbane, Lord Dragonbane. Corvus
Lord
is his
Dragonbane, okay, yeah.
Corvus
last-
Dragonbane
yeah,
is his name,
is
right?
Corvus is his first name, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say
It's-
Dragon's Way, like Baron Dragon. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'd rather that you save your energy in your recovery.
Yes. These scalies they're getting a little too bold for comfort, I'd say.
More than
Seem-
usual.
Mhm.
Says, well, I don't know if you've heard, but they've got these gigantic rotters that the soldiers have taken to calling god breakers. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the fact they have giant hammers, so those hammers explode all the time. But they did get me good. Unfortunately, my ballista operators took it out. I'm going to have its head mounted on the wall, I think. Just as a reminder as who really runs things around here. I'll give you a hint. It's not going to be them.
As great a place as any. Lord Dragonsbane, what is the situation right now? As it seems, you already know the kingdom itself is in dire straits around the land. The
Yeah.
north with the orcs, and obviously the dragons, so obviously to the west, but also the Fae within. So
Yes. He says. He sighs. He says, It's not good, I'm afraid. He's going to reach out. He's going to point to the window because he's at the top of this tower, and his bed is next to a window, so he can sit up and look out a window
Mm-hmm.
and see what's going on. So he hands you a spyglass so you can look out. Ardos, I'd like you to make a perception check.
okay, perception. Actually, I'm not bad at this.
Nice. Solid.
So you can look out. You can actually see, like, out in the distance beyond, like, the massive causeway of broken ships that these Dragonborn have built. You can see, like, on the horizon, dots of more ships sailing in. Just like another wave. And this one looks particularly large. And with that, and with your 17, you see a shape flitting on the horizon, over the horizon, just under. It starts over and then quickly dips below it again. You can't tell if it's a cloud or if it's an actual dragon, like the first one that's been seen in over a century, and certainly not this far east.
I look towards Lord Dragonsbane and just say, that shape in the distance, what do you make of it?
He says, I think that shape is going to be the reason I enter into legend.
You
It's
think
the
it's a
time I
dragon?
earn my family name. You know what I mean?
Bane of Dragons.
Yes. I have to bust open the old armory, I think. See if we've got any of those dragon-slaying ballista bolts left. You can see he's forcing, like, the smile, the humor. You can see in his eyes that he knows that if it is a dragon, they have no chance.
Yeah.
Like, this is all like Dark Souls dragons. Like, you remember how in the first game the giant said, like, for every one of them.
Yeah.
It like, that's what they're going. That's what you're going to be going up against. So he knows, like, if that is a dragon, they're hosed.
I do say, I guess Isaac would chime in and say, well, whatever resources that we can give you to aid in this endeavor, I'm sure Artos would be more than willing to support.
Well, Lord, what's his name again? I forgot the one in
Dragonsbane.
this game.
Dragon's
Dragon.
No, not Dragonsbane. The where we went from.
Foul.
We were at not Silver Keep.
High Peak Castle. It's
Yeah.
High Keep
Baron
Castle.
Foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it says, well, we left from Baronfell. Baronfell knows of the situation. He is gathering and mustering his men as he speak. However, if this dragon attacks us, if it is a dragon, before they arrive, we must have to hold it off. We'll do everything that we can. However, I didn't bring much men with me, Lord Dragonsbane.
He says, understand. Everyone's sending what they can. I've heard that the orcs have only just been driven back just a few weeks ago, which is good. Very good. Hopefully we can count on them. Undisciplined savages, but darn good fighters.
They are.
Definitely need every man that we can get.
Wait, just give me a moment. Let me. I assume we've been talking for a while, right?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do this
Yeah.
just for flavor, right? Because, like, despite how like fraught the situation is, like how utterly bleak it is, Arthos will put a hand on Lord Dragonsbane, and he just says, Lord, as a man who has been on these very walls in different forts, you must know that we defend not by one man, but by other people, with allies left and right to form a wall. And I'm here to help you. We'll hold them off. again and again if we have to. And
Yes.
just for the feat, inspiring leader, right? Just you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's go.
And he looks at us. Yes, we will build a second wall. We will build a second wall out of their bodies. We will use their blood for the mortar, and we will make sure that they know that if they try to attack this castle, we will add them to that wall.
that it will be. What would you name the wall?
I would name it. Sure, what I'd name it. Probably
we can
something
workshop it.
terrible, though. Knowing I have no talent for names. I'd probably name it something terrible, like William or Johnny.
Why don't you just call it the Wyvern Wall? The Wyvern Wall at Fort Wyvern Fall.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ah.
Isaac, that's like the best attempt, Isaac.
I like that one. I actually liked it. I like that joke. I did. I just look at the Lord and I just say, well, unless there's anything else you must tell me, I think it's good that my men and I will have a look around. I will see
Yes.
if I can evaluate our defenses and see where else needs to be improved.
Yes, please. It's always good to have an experienced fighter here.
Indeed. We'll do our best.
All right.
Recover well.
Will do. You don't get yourself killed. We need your experience from fighting out here in your youth.
And you see Arthos kind of actually hesitate for a little bit, but he just after a second, he's like, "Of course, I shall lead the men as best as I can." And I just gesture just so you know, for context, what's this? Arthos did mention before, he has made a terrible mistake at the walls as a
Oh.
leader.
Oh,
Yeah.
do we? So we
In
don't.
his
We don't know
past.
that yet. We don't know.
No, he told you guys. Like, he led the charge, and that's why he got captured and tortured.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that was
walls.
early lore.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah. So now it's back here. We need your experience, and then he's just like, oh fuck. Like, Arthur's just like, shit. Like, he, in a way, this kind of comes back, like a full circle moment. But like, he can't really falter, so he just he just nods and probably goes down from the tower.
All right.
I will probably follow him
Mhm.
and just kind of say, just wanted to check in. Are you okay? I know being back here, considering your history, must be difficult.
So the whole discussion with Corvus, well, while you guys are doing it, first of all,
Mhm.
I block my face like normally, like I would
Yeah.
wear a
Yeah,
face
yeah.
mask and try to like cover like most of my faces, and Finn is awfully quiet. He doesn't like interrupt you or cut in or do anything or even make a noise. He just being invisible basically. And he walks out like with all of you. And when you ask him, he carefully looks around and says, "Not here. I know a space." And he walks like he knows the place because he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Arthos kind of actually look towards
Finn.
I'm trying to remember.
Finn. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he
Finn
looks,
right now.
Yeah, looks at Finn, nods at
Yeah.
him, and follows him. But like, he also looks towards Isaac. Yeah, he looks towards Isaac and just says like, "Well, it's only as difficult as the rest of the problems we have." But then he looks back at Finn and just says like, "I think we have to look out for Finn."
I know this is going to be difficult for him.
Okay.
I just hope that we can. But yeah, Finn is right. We can have more of a detailed discussion at this place.
I hand
Follow.
gesture them to follow.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, so a path I know to my heart that no one will disturb, to kind of like the backyard of the whole castle where, especially in time of war, no one will even bother to guard here because it's not priority. and then I will like carefully look around, make sure we're not followed or being watched or anything, and just dug in the cover of the shadows behind, back against the wall. I would say he. I wouldn't call it difficult. Well, all I care about is Gwen, and she's probably safely like in a bunker or something. But the thing is, I don't think he's telling you the full truth. You know, the thing is, when I was chased out of my family, I wasn't just chased out. It was an assassination attempt. And
On you?
yeah. I still till this day I couldn't figure out who did it. The thing about it is they did something. Well, our whole family line did something. Like, it's like really old lore, and it didn't really have the chance to, you know, be important. But from time to time, I would say Finn's eyes shine like reptilian, kind of. Yeah, when he's in danger or something, kind of, you know, urgent situation.
Yeah. I think
noticed his
Isaac.
eyes already,
Isaac,
right? Like,
Yeah.
No, I was curious because like I know Isaac knows.
I'm not sure if I know though.
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know.
think I ever told you that.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Isaac knows explicitly, but I don't think Arthos has noticed.
Yeah.
Because I remember we had like a big long conversation before we got on the boat.
Yes. Yes. It was a long time ago. But anyway, in character, Finn would just say, I think whoever did this, either Corvus himself or my dear mother, he say that name with gritted teeth and just like, whoever done this, it enhanced our bloodline, so to speak. I still couldn't figure out what it does to me. Probably
do
because
kinda-
I'm a thin
Yeah.
blood.
I kind of interject and I say, so you believe that your family had something to do with your I guess
My
the words
death?
are failing. me.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
near-death experience. Yes.
Your near-death experience, possibly the scales around your eyes.
Yes. That
Wait,
is
I
why.
kind of just put a hand up. I just kind of say, so, Finn, this entire time, your body, you're changed. Because I assume you showed the eyes now to Arthos,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
It's like, how long did you know about this? I look towards Isaac. He doesn't ask that like very like offended or accusatory. He just asks like, how long have you known? Like just
Yeah.
out of curiosity.
Like, Finn, how long have you known the scaliness?
No, no, you.
You-
Like he's
No, no,
asking
you.
you.
I'm asking you,
He's
Isaac.
asking me.
Yeah. we did our big reveal.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, let's keep talking to Finn. Finn, this is Finn's time to talk. Okay, Isaac will. Okay, in character. Sorry. Isaac will say, we had a discussion about this a long, long time ago. Let's just say I was a little less forthcoming with information. I do see Arthos giving me a look, like I can feel it.
No, but he's not like mad at you for it. He just is actually genuinely curious, like how long.
I've known for a little while, but I kept it quiet out of respect for Finn. And also, to be perfectly honest, I didn't necessarily know how you were going to react to such information.
Well, it's mostly confusing, especially considering the dragon's bane. Your father hates dragons. His reputation. There's a lot
That
of
is
people that hate
why.
dragons. Then there is your father.
That is why I couldn't figure out who did it. You know, the attempt
Do you think it's someone else in your family?
could be anyone.
Wait.
I have 6 brothers and sisters, and a mother, a stepmom who, like, loves, true believer of pure blood and pureness of blood and shit. So you go figure.
Okay, so have you had any side effects due to this?
The thing about that is, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was probably like thin blood or something. I have some like aspect, like I could aim pretty steadily. I kind of have dark vision, like you guys know. Like normal human
Right.
beings shouldn't have dark visions. And
You have some attributes.
yes, and I get this like magic-like abilities, and I show them my Misty Step. I am fate touched by the well, not in character. I'm just explaining as a player.
Yes.
I have feature fate touched, and in character I'll explain. I have magic-like abilities that can help me make duplicates and or get me out of dire situations in an instant speed. But I don't know. Other than that, I'm very much a living, breathing humanoid. Like,
You
so.
see Arthos just look at you and just like, well, Finn, what do you want to do? it's not strictly, well, these things are not, well, we have a defense to worry about, of course, we'll handle that. But
Yes.
the truth of your past, I don't think we'll have another chance to be around here with the kingdom in its dire straits.
We have a very unique opportunity. A lot of people are distracted about the situation, so if we were to go digging for hidden secrets, this would be a
The thing
very
about that
advantageous-
is, okay. I only brought this up because I felt like Corvus is not telling the whole thing.
the whole story.
At least he should have an elite force, with altered
Of
abilities.
defenders.
Yes. Or else it couldn't explain why. I mean, like, but the weird part is, like I mentioned, I couldn't figure out who tried this attempt on me, and
Who tried to assassinate
yeah,
you.
so it might not
Was
be
it
him.
because
it
you
might
were
be
a
someone else.
liability? I'm trying to also think of it as well. I mean, if you have this bloodline powers, then perhaps they were concerned that you would fall into the wrong hands and someone
The
would be
thing
able
about
to
the funny thing
replicate it.
The funny thing about that is, the assassin also kind of had this ability. It just manifested differently.
So
You
you're
see,
saying
when
one
he
of
was
your
trying to
own
kill
hunted you
me,
down?
he showed fire resistance.
I hate to
Okay,
be.
well, that
hate to
rules
be.
out one of my theories.
What's your theory, Autos?
I thought that maybe your father's finally found out about the whole experiment thing and wants it to be wiped clean. So that's why he would probably send people on you. But if he sent someone else that had the same abilities as you, then I don't think that would make sense. So
I also have a theory as well. What if the defect that Finn has is not a complete subjugation? Like perhaps the one that had the fire resistance and the ability and was sent out to assassinate you maybe was completely under the control.
Maybe.
Whereas you have some free will.
wait, are we saying that this experiment could have implications of mind control?
I don't know.
You know what?
I have
As
no
you say
clue.
that, Artos, I say, considering all of the dark, terrible, horrible secrets that we discovered in High Keep, anything is
You wouldn't be.
possible.
Well, that is true. It's just. God. Okay, well,
But
Honestly,
okay,
this-
priorities first. We have
priorities.
dire forces at hand attacking frontiers.
Okay. I think, regardless of the situation, I do think your past, this experimentation of immortal lives with dragon's blood is something that's worth investigating.
And
I'm
to be
sure all of us
Mm.
already know that there's consequences to handling things that aren't natural.
And I'm also going to bring up the fact that, unfortunately, we need to know all the secrets, because currently we have a massive problem over in Highkeep, and we don't necessarily know what secrets Corvus is keeping, and God forbid he end up actually being
Okay.
allies with our favorite Mr. Fell. I still believe that we do have to prioritize certain things over others. Now, to be perfectly honest, I am not a skilled fighter. Being somebody my abilities would not be of much use in defenses, but investigating, sleuthing, maybe even discovering secrets, that's more my foray.
You bring up a good point. Well, I think that leads us to a very natural plan now, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Finn, are you okay with you and I handling the defense, and we have Isaac explore the castle and its secrets?
Finn just took out a paper and a pen, just like a chalkboard, and just try to draw the layouts of the castle for you, and so
Right.
and he especially marks a few passages that he knew that could, if you're in a dire situation, you want to get out of the attention
I can
zone.
get out that way.
Yeah,
okay.
you can slip through the cracks like a
Well,
fly.
remember, I can still turn into a rat, so I have that.
Yeah, so but if you know where you're going, it'll help you better. So yeah.
Right.
I will take the intel that Finn gives me, and I'll say, I will do what I can with this. I'll investigate, and I won't make any reckless decisions.
Yeah. Your lives matters the most. So if anything goes even remotely off, just bail.
Yeah. As of now, this isn't quite a necessity, so
Yeah. We had our
It is what it
differences,
is.
but I don't want you to die here.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow. Very happy that we've come together to such harmony.
Well, both.
It's not so much harmony. I think it's more like, listen, I don't like you, you don't like me, but we have a common
Well,
enemy.
Finn
So
Oh, yeah.
Finn is not
Arthos is
yeah.
anything to Arthos is harmony at this point.
Yeah.
Considering what this-
if you want Isaac's perspective on this,
Yeah.
it's like Isaac lost so much at Highkeep.
Mhm.
yeah.
And he's like, okay, Arthos and Finn are like the only two people he's got left. So if he loses them, he's in a really, really
Yeah,
bad place.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like at this point, he's like, I need to be better to my friends. And even though I have disagreements with Finn's behavior,
Yeah. Finn is the
also-
same situation in
you know
the
what I
same
will?
spot.
And yeah, I know you and me,
Yeah.
like our characters don't agree with us, but I think Isaac can understand at least this is a really hard place for Finn to be in.
Yeah.
And the fact that he didn't, chicken shit his way out of it and actually came back and is being somewhat mature in this situation is something that Isaac respects.
Intersects,
Yeah.
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 I will give Isaac like a hand on the shoulder, like if you can do if you're doing this, figure out if one, there is a hidden elite force of altered mortals. Second, find out the nature of this experimentation, this alteration.
Okay.
We need to find out how dangerous it truly is.
Oh,
Yeah,
and I will try to draw you, but this part is pretty terrible. He will try to based on his memory draw out his family members or distinct features.
Or
the
even
best
just
he could.
honestly, just if you could just write
Yeah.
like descriptors.
Yeah.
Like I can.
Yeah,
probably
I'm just
work with that.
gonna like point down. Okay, what does Sindri, the matron mother, looks like, and some of my brothers, 4 of my brothers and 2 of my sisters, and I will especially note that if you see Guinevere, like she's my twin, so she would look kind of like me. I think she could be trusted, but who knows?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
I'll
just
give
to
you one
confirm,
thing,
so we've
Isaac.
got Guinevere, your twin sister.
I'm
who's-
gonna put it down family by blood.
I was honestly gonna say
Yeah.
if you want to just put the holy
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. If you're, you know, what, I'm just gonna copy pasta this.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
my notes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll also put it in
Isaac, before you
Discord
go-
because this is like separated into 3
Yeah.
parts, which is super
Isaac.
bad. Yeah.
before you go, right? You see
Mhm.
that Arthos does kind of like grab like a javelin from his back or like from his belt. He puts it in your hand. It has the crest of like House Highwell, right? I'm gonna lend you my javelin of lightning just in case,
Okay.
Ooh.
because I already have the firepower from the helm of brilliance for fireball.
Yeah.
You could use it as like a distraction, right? Like to
Yeah. No. Absolutely. Okay. I'll add that to my inventory then. You said javelin of lightning, right?
Yep.
Yep, it's yours to use in a very like, risky situation.
I
Not
just.
risque. I think risky.
Oh,
Risque
I
means
well,
like-
Isaac is always in risque situations.
Yeah.
Actually,
Risque.
surprisingly not. He's a terrible bard that way.
Thanks, Falcon.
Mm.
And my confidence goes down.
Yeah.
So yes, I will take that. I'll give him like a respectable nod, and I will make my way to do some investigating.
All right, and me and Finn
Um,
are gonna go evaluate the defenses.
Yes.
Alrighty.
That's weird.
So you,
I couldn't.
what's weird?
I couldn't post anything on Discord through message.
Oh, that's probably because the message is too long. You got to split it up into
Oh, okay. Got it.
into parts.
I was
Yeah,
like,
because there is
what?
actually a cap
limit?
limit.
Okay,
on the
got
men.
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to do it separately. Yeah.
Wait, I still
But
couldn't.
I was able to
and
copy
paste.
past it from roll 20. So
Okay,
I've
cool.
got
Yeah.
it
If
in my
you
notes.
have it, then it's fine.
I have it in my notes now.
Nice.
So I'm good.
Cool.
Right. All right. So we're gonna start with Finn and Artos examining the front lines. It takes them a little bit to get up there.
Yep.
But when you do, you're walking along. You're observing everything. It does Lord Dragonsbane was not lying. It's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the walls are crumbling. The Dragonborn have made some very upsettingly deep inroads into the fort. Although admittedly they're paying they're only getting anywhere over a mountain of bodies, so at least they're paying for it. But given just like the sheer number that these guys have, you're not really sure like if they care like how many of them die getting in here.
Well,
It's as you're doing.
It's pretty
Sorry?
hated.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, to be fair. As you're doing this, you do actually see out in the distance, you do see what you believe is Justina helping this giant ogre load up a catapult with a barrel, and then
Okay.
the barrel is immediately lobbed overhead.
Oh.
Isn't
Lobbed
that
over the
point-
wall.
isn't that
Yeah, I point
Justina?
out to Finn.
Yeah.
It's your.
Yeah.
It's one of the mercenaries you recommended. Because I
Yeah.
don't think Arthos and Justina really ever like personally like.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Justina
Really
is
odd,
a
right?
common like contact through the days Finn was in, mercenary.
Hold on. This is where I'm just double checking my memory here. Wasn't there a whole arc where Justina joined the party?
Yeah, you joined the
Yeah, but
A-team,
Arthos
yeah.
wasn't there because you guys
Yeah.
broke in somewhere with Arthos not being there.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about the whole Fae thing. Remember how we had to go down that weird
Oh
path?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
you're right.
Oh,
okay,
right.
so they're more
So we actually know who
friendlier than
Justina
I
is,
realized.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're friendlier than.
Mhm.
So Arthos is just like, oh, this is.
Yeah,
You
isn't
sent
that
them off to the
Justina?
north?
Hmm.
Oh wait, they must already handled the orcs. Well, we must.
Yeah,
Should
you
we
did
go-
mention that the orcs were handled.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait, before we go, I do look towards Finn though. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, before we reconvene with allies, Finn, I do have a question for you.
Shoot.
Out of curiosity, what is your position amongst your bloodline?
Oh,
What numbered child or son are you?
I'm the lowest of the low. I'm the sixth, or you could say seventh. Gwen and I are twins, so we are the same spot. So I'm the little twat. Yeah, yeah, so to speak.
You kind of just see like Arto saying, "Well, what a shame. If you were in the right position, if things fell the way, conveniently, I could support you and have you be the lead of Dragonsbane."
It's impossible. Even my last
Well-
name certifies it. It's Drake Ward. It's not the high-end noble names. So, my mother was not noble.
Ooh.
Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
I see. So you're born from a concubine.
A bastard, yes. I
I
guess.
see.
Very illegitimate.
Well, if I really did have the chance, I would have actually felt really good of instilling, giving you a higher position if given the chance. But seems like we are not going to have it.
You couldn't have given me better place.
Yeah.
We're a family
Okay, let's
now.
go
So
talk
you-
to them.
This is not my family. Let's just put it that way. I only care about Gwen, like I mentioned before. I just want to see if she's doing okay. Other than that, Wyvernfall is just dead to me. Yeah. Well, let's hope it doesn't die. Yeah.
If it does, if it falls, we're all
Yeah.
dead. All right. Let's go talk to these three.
Yeah. What are those two names again? I couldn't seem to.
I don't think
recall.
you've met Belvar.
Yeah, Finn never
Yeah.
met Belvar, and Finn kind of
Weren't they
met
just hired?
Rev, I
Who were they
believe.
hired by? Who were they
Yeah.
hired by? Like,
They were hired. I believe they were hired by
Mina, I believe.
McPherson.
A fearsome, yeah, McPherson, yes.
Yeah, Angus.
Yeah.
So
Angus.
you,
I guess.
yeah, so you guys, so yeah, you do walk up to them. It takes a couple of hours. By the time you reach them, they're done.
Mhm.
They've finished loading up. They're taking a break. So yeah, Justina and Riv and Belvar notice his lordship Ardos coming up to you. What do you do?
Justina's gonna walk up and give like a. I don't think Justina cares much for station.
Yeah.
So
Status,
like an
no.
arm around
Just
Artos.
yeah.
And
I do see Justina like making like a gesture at Artos. I'm like, you know this? Does this chuckle fuck over coming our way?
and he points towards like the head, like a crown, and then just gestures.
Oh, he's a
Thumbs up,
king?
like,
Belvar was like, oh, interesting. Hey, your highness. Nice to meet you.
No,
Yeah.
we're committing treason against the queen.
Yeah.
I just walk over and I'm like, oh, good, more royalty. Gotta love it.
Yeah. Well, why not? Like, I mean, royalties, they're like higher
Alright,
places.
well, hey,
be
listen,
fine.
if what I interpreting all the different gestures Justina's making, and like, hey, listen, if they're friends with Justina, maybe they're not a complete asshole. But let me tell you,
Yeah.
I've met some asshole royals. Good God.
Yeah. Well, Justina will do the arm thing around Artos, right? Which everyone's just like kind of gawks at for a little
Mhm.
bit, and then
Yeah.
Artos is just like, "Nice to see you too, Justina." And just like, strong as ever since the Feywild. Justina just give a thumbs up. Just like, looks towards you two. Is like, why isn't Justina?
Oh, your highness. Sorry about that.
No, not your highness.
What?
Too high.
Dude,
Lord.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
So-
You're bastion of beauty and brilliance.
Sorry, my friend here. I kind of,
Complete
slapped
asshole.
Riv in the back as like, sorry, your lord.
That works.
Yeah, it's just that Justina, since we've been to the Feywild, there's a huge adventure, and she kind of acquired the sword that caused her to become semi-mute when she's carrying it. Not big
Oh.
deal. Like, she can still,
I like-
do gestures. So which is
I
fine.
look towards Finn, and then I look towards the sword, so Finn and I can examine it.
Yeah.
Can we tell it's like a crazy sword, like the sword of legend?
Yes, you could recognize it instantly from the stories that this is Fragarak.
Finn was
This is
like,
the final
Okay.
word.
Let me get this straight. We're just like,
"Hmm,
you have Fragarak.
the
Yeah.
Fragarak.
Do
Yeah,
you
Finn
know
was
who
like,
we
chime
are?
in.
We are the B team, man. Nobody fucks with us. I start doing poses.
Yeah, B stands for Belvar. You know, Belvar's team. Yay.
Yeah, hey, we did not agree to
Belvar was like trying to like show off in front of Ardos because like he's really interested in nobilities and that kind of stuff. But, like to be fair, he comes from places. It's just like college
Right.
vibe. So everyone
Yeah,
there
so
is
you
equal.
have a general fascination with
Yeah.
royalty.
Yeah.
And I think Riv has a lot of disdain.
Yeah, but you see, Arthos actually has much more hope in his eyes now with the defense with Fragarak, like literally in the castle walls.
hmm
Okay.
Right, the sword of legend. And you see, he kind of looks towards you. He gives like he has this eye of like respect and goes for like a handshake for you. So he just says like, if I remember correctly, you were sent north, and since the orcs were routed away, you must have had to hand that with McPherson.
Yeah. And
So,
under
I'm
my supreme lead, we defeated the orc general. Yay.
Then I must give you commendations for your tactics. Then.
Yes. Sweet.
Yep.
Reward.
It was all you, Belvar.
Well, under
It
my
was all
lead,
you.
you two chime in. You know, you two help.
It's my turn to chime in.
Yeah.
Well, I
You two
was being a
help. You can
bad-
you know spare your glories and stuff. Yeah.
I do flutter over to Artos and I say, yeah, well, you know, McPherson sent us on some suicide mission north, and somehow miraculously we actually survived it.
Under my lead.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah, he made his people proud because he took down that bastard. We took down his dad, killed him with his sword, and
Yeah.
is currently the big hit honcho, the big cheese now of
Yay.
the orc clans.
Hmm.
That's
good.
good. I'm glad now he's the leader of the orcs. He deserves
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He certainly does.
So you have experience in suicide missions, isn't that right, Mr. Riv?
I think you say Mr. Riv. You know I'm a girl, right?
No, sorry. Excuse me, Madam Riv.
Oh God, that sounds worse. Just call me Riv. Oh.
Yeah. Lady
Well,
Riv.
I
Just, I
I
do say to
saw-
Artos.
Yeah.
I do say to Artos. I'm like, look, suicide missions are our bread and butter. We seem to be attracted to doing them. We fought witches. We fought giants. We fought skeleton dudes. We've fought.
Not without
Orcs.
greatly compensated. You know, Your Highness, Your Lord. Yes.
I laugh and I just say like, what about being dragon slayers?
That
Well,
sounds
not-
suicidal enough. Yes.
Not to brag, we did take out a whole siege tower by ourselves. You know, like.
Oh no, I understand that. Very commendable. I just mean I point towards the sky. That kind of dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my spy class, and can I make a perception check? In
Is the
general
dragon flying in here right now? What the fuck?
direction?
Oh, yeah.
I just point to where the shape was. I just point where the shape was.
And then we see the dragon landed. The fuck?
Yeah,
No.
sure. Make a perception check.
All right.
Okay, 17.
17. You pull out your sights. You look around on the horizon. You don't see. Wait, no, there it goes. You see something like flit down below the horizon. And if the
So-
distance is anything to go by, it's pretty big.
It's pretty
And I
huge.
just continue and I say, while it's not confirmed, this could be our first dragon sighting for over
Mm,
a century. Yeah.
Okay. I put the spy glass away. I pat Belvar on the back and say, well, it was nice knowing you. We had a good run.
Hey! Yeah.
He started like fluttering away.
I grabbed Riv by the neck. I was like, "Oh no, you're not running away.
No,
It's just
I was
dragons."
like,
You see,
That's a-
in Strixhaven, we have 4 leaders who are, you know, elder dragons. There's nothing to be scared of. They're pretty nice like
You
chums.
don't know what a Strixhaven is.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
as far as you know, he's just-
is now speaking complete nonsense.
Yeah,
and
you
is
guys
trying
have
to-
no idea what this other
Yeah,
playing school
wait,
is.
I'm gonna chuckle. I'm gonna look at Finn first. He's like, remember when we used to be like this?
Good old times.
Good
But
old times.
I'm kind of worried. They are in a way too joyful mode for our current situations.
I rather have them be joyful than like us and like the rest of the garrison.
Well,
I
a bit of
like
joy
the
goes a
idea
long
that
way.
you and Finn are
Yeah.
like, we don't want to be killjoys, man.
Yeah, we don't
can
want
I
to be
say
killjoys,
this,
but
Justina-
situation is pretty dire.
Justina, can
Yeah.
I say Justina just lays down Fragarak, like stabs it to the ground and unattunes to it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be like, and just like, my lord, and just like, it's like, I unintuited the sword, you should try it. And just like, you see Arthos actually look kind of, what?
I look at you, Justina. So you're gonna give him the cool sword that we just almost died for?
I look towards, listen, okay, do you understand how I can't believe I'm using this word, excruciating it is to not to talk?
That's Justina talking. Belva was
I
like,
do think, for a moment,
well-
okay, fair. Yeah, that sounds like it'd
It
be
is-
pretty
it-
painful.
no, but it's
It
pretty
is
fun
under-
watching you couldn't defend yourself, you know? Like,
Yeah, I really like talking for
Words.
you.
it's pretty fun.
It's like, but I just have this whole energy that this sword, it's too important for me. You know, legends, names, kings, queens, like whatever. It's not my thing. It's more suited for like the big man over there.
All right. I mean, it's your sword. I can't wield the damn thing. I
Yeah.
certainly tried.
You see, even Arthos.
I don't
just, like,
need that
mumbles under
damn
his
thing.
breath. Arthos
But-
mumbles under his breath. I'm not even sure if I can wield it.
Finn was
How
like,
heavy it is.
Finn was like, might as well try. It's Ragnarok.
Uh.
It's the chance of your life, maybe to
Well,
wield
I
something
mean,
like
the
this.
king needs a little boost. The least I can do, I guess. And I just throw, without any consent, I just throw an enlarge on him.
So he grows. He finds himself. Artist, you're now a little larger now.
No.
Yeah.
Great. I look towards Riven, just like, no, you know magic. I look towards Belvar. Do you know magic as well?
Oh yeah. I'm a druid. You know, the guys who connects with nature. I can call lightning. You know, heated metals. Those kind of crazy stuff. Yeah.
Quite capable then.
Yeah.
Well, my look
I
towards-
assume that was the reason you have, like, what was his name again? Sorry, my memory is like kind of foggy to me. What was the orc name again? Sorry, McPherson. Yes,
Angus.
McPherson. I think that was the reason you asked him to send for us, because we're capable.
very capable.
Yeah.
In fact, if I would once all this is figured out, I could probably extend a much more proper invitation if you wish to be retainers or hired under my house if you wish.
Oh, well,
Much more
maybe
stable
for
employment if you
quite
look
some
for it.
time. Yes, I would like to read your, like libraries and stuff to know better about this plane. You know, I'm here for
Plane.
sightseeing. Yeah,
Plane.
Yes, he is. They don't really know. As far as they're concerned, you're a crazy man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I just look
well,
towards
hold
it,
on.
and it's-
But like you guys, you've been to Feywild. You have certain knowledge of different. Yeah.
I flutter over to Artos, and it's like, yeah, so somebody who's been hanging out with Belvar, we kind of just nod our head when he's talking. And just assume
Wait, I
that-
thought you guys know. We're in a giant universe, and there's many different planes, like continents.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. How
Yeah.
could I forget Belfar? I knew like a very obvious
Yeah.
wink. at
Like you,
Well, I
Riv, you're
kinda-
probably from Feywild, for as far as you know, or you just landed here for some reason.
Well, Balvar, if things go well and we're able to handle the dragon and the kingdom is safer, you can find a place within my castle walls. You may also
Yay!
access our library. Although it's not
Yeah.
extensive, we're not as comparable to the capital, but
Well,
I do collect my own books.
that would be great. That would be awesome. I like libraries. Yes. And Finn was like, "Oh, good. Oh, great. Another bookworm. Haha. Yeah. How great."
Yeah.
That
I
is
just
pretty
look
much it.
towards Riv, and I just kind of just say like, what? How do I say this in a way that Arthas can say this in a way that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Riv just tilts her head.
Wait, did he lose his mic?
Yeah,
No,
no,
okay.
sorry, I'm just thinking. No, he just
No,
it
it's
was
just thinking.
Oh,
like,
okay,
As Artos is thinking, Riv is just gonna like,
Yeah.
come on, buddy. You know, I believe in you.
No, he just kind of just says like, I'm inviting you as well. We could use someone with your personality in my ranks.
Hey, you know, I call it as it is. Sometimes you need somebody who speaks the truth, regardless of how nice it is to be spoken.
You and
Yeah,
I
also,
have something
I think it's
in
also
common.
a good idea. I also think it's a good idea that you don't care about rank anyway.
Let's just say I've had my own series of bullshit I had to go through.
Oh
But
yeah,
that's-
with Noble, same.
I kind of told my head, you have had bullshit. I figured you would have had somebody. You would have had everything handed to you on a silver platter.
Well, sort of, but at an early age when I was young, I fought in these walls. Rank nobility didn't really matter against scales and swords and blood.
Okay, I do look at you say that, and I kind of like, cause I was being like full asshole, cause I just
Yep.
assumed you were like a stuffy noble. But now hearing that you were like a bit of a fighter, and also the idea of guarding something actually does, you know, change a lot of Riv's perspective. Riv kind of goes, I can respect that. You know, I've had to fight a lot to guard gates, to say the least. So
Well, as
I
a
know
fair,
I
you
know
have
how
your
it
own
feels
things.
to have that kind of pressure on your shoulders.
Well, I shared it with my other guards during the walls, but anyway, I look towards Fragorak, right? I'm just like, you know what? It's
It's so
Let's just shoot
tempting.
to it. Let's he says, well, we're gonna need this. But he looks towards back to Yusin and just says, if I feel like I cannot wield this, you're having it back. And Yusin's just like, okay. And then like, I'll attune to it. I think we have to roll for like the
The downside? Yeah.
Oh, the curse
Yeah,
is
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different every time, but there's artifacts have major benefits and drawbacks.
Mhm.
So you got to roll each time because it's different each time.
All right, I guess let's see what Artos rolls on the table.
Man.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's have a look.
if it
Brown.
fixes my horrible stats, it is the most goated legendary
Yeah.
weapon of all time.
All right.
My highest
so
stat is a 14 at level 7, guys.
roll 1d100. Let's determine the negative first.
Come on. Real good.
Not a bad one, or at least a manageable one.
67. That's not good.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, stop.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no,
That-
no, 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 no. Oh no.
So, you know what? That seems actually pretty manageable.
Oh,
Let me double check
really?
something here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We like
It
manageable.
hurts.
Your first
Well,
impression. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's a little difficult for you. You actually do experience a massive psychic backlash from attuning to this thing.
Oh no.
And when I
that's
say
good.
massive, I mean to the tune of 35 psychic damage.
Oh fuck!
Yes.
But it's just one time. It's a one-time only thing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
wait, that's
okay.
good. That's
That's
good.
good,
That's
that's
fine.
good.
Yeah,
That's,
it's
fine.
actually
That's
great.
great.
Yeah.
All right, roll another d100 for the benefit.
That's, you know what? I'd rather take that now.
Yeah, I have that later.
You won the main pitched combat.
Mhm.
Yes.
A 1D,
Roll
100.
1d100 for the benefit.
39.
39. Let's have a look. What's it
Let's
do?
hope it's awesome.
Okay. It is. You deal an extra 1d6 slashing damage with each hit from Fragorak.
Oh,
What?
That's good.
it's
It
That's
decent.
already does a
76 for a great
shitload of
sword.
damage.
Wait, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's massive. You're actually going to be able to kill things, aren't you?
With my crappy stats.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
But
go.
it's also good, like Fragrak, in my opinion, on Arthos, because he does get like a lot of
Yeah, a
attacks,
boost
action surge.
for the
Yeah.
attack
Oh
bonuses.
god, you
Yeah.
you could do 4 attacks with that. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a minor curse?
I already gave you the curse. The curse is you
Oh.
take the damage.
Hmm.
When you
You
attune
take
to
the
it.
psychic damage. That's it. That is
One
it, though.
time.
Is there
Nice.
there's no detrimental? Because I know there's like a detriment.
The detrimental was the damage. That's it.
Okay. Nope. Oh, okay. But Lucina has like the vow of silence was a detrimental. Then there's like a minor
Yes.
curse where they also had to make a wisdom saving throw. Like
Okay,
if
yeah.
they
The curse
fail-
is every time you take damage, you have to make a wisdom DC 15 wisdom save.
Oh, that's just
it-
like implanted. That's not like a.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, the curse functions like a revenant's curse in that you have to track them down and destroy them.
Right.
And the curse can be dispelled in the usual ways.
Okay.
Right. Gotcha. So that's still present. It's just the vow of silence is not on Artos.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
nice.
No.
When it goes boom, and then he's just like, did that happen too? When you used Fragrak, and then Yusi's like, no.
You see,
I'm
it's like
Jesus,
question mark
buddy,
in the face.
You look like you see better days. I'll go and cast Cure Wounds on you. Just give you a.
It's
level 1
psychic
Cure
damage.
Wounds.
It's probably just mental, like.
Yeah, but I
blasting.
see
Yeah.
it like his eyes are like bloodshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ardos is just kind of giving you like this look, like, this, what just happened?
Yeah.
But yeah, you are now attuned to Fragrak with all the benefits that it entails,
Nice.
and also the curse.
Yeah.
I look towards Finn and I just say, we have her symbol. We have hope.
Finn was like, "You okay? I mean, you were staggered back there. You seems like it took a massive hit."
I'll survive. Well, at least I'm not bedridden like more Dragon's Bane.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you with Fragrak, I think we'll be able to bolster the morale of the men inside the walls.
I believe
That'll
so.
be a good weapon.
Yeah.
And then you see, and then Arthur just looks towards you three and just says like, says, when the dragon comes, and I think it will, we'll need you.
Totally. Belvar was like, "Yeah." Thumbs up.
There's
Double thumbs up.
Or like, there's a moment where Riv like is about to say something snarky and like dickish, and she goes,
Yeah.
You see
I mean, at
just, like,
this point, we've done at least 3 suicide missions. What's wrong with doing a 4th?
Yeah.
and you
we'll
see
be
it's like, we already handled Stuart. Like, next up we're gonna be Dragon Slayers. Come on, isn't that gonna be an excellent tale to tell?
I mean, I am a monster slayer, and that would be a pretty good thing to put in the book. Yeah. Yeah.
Riv the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
Riv the Dragon Slayer. And I just start doing poses.
Mm.
And then Arthos is just gonna look towards Finn and just like, while they're talking, let's just go. Let them have their fun.
Yeah. At least for
Yeah.
now. Before they realize how dire it was. It really
Yes.
is. Yeah.
I
It's
kind of
like-
look towards Finn, just like, I wonder how Isaac would have reacted to those 3.
I don't know.
I'm kind of
Speaking of-
disappointed I went the other way because I had plans.
Yeah, scene
Yeah,
shifted
speaking of,
to
yes,
Isaac.
machine shifted.
Oh no. Isaac.
The Riv
Say-
Arthos dynamic was funny as well, though.
Yeah.
Actually. That was really funny.
Honestly, I was going to do that with Isaac. I was going to have Riv just like be like, I hate Isaac. He's the worst.
Fuck this guy.
He sucks.
Yeah.
So ready to do it, but I was like, damn it, I went my own way. Oh, who knows? Maybe Riv will meet Isaac later, and then I'll be able to get to
What
do
was
that.
their past history? What the hell happened?
No, it's just she just doesn't like him.
She just doesn't. Well, she doesn't like snooty people, and she turned around on you, Artos, because you were like a soldier. You fought in the to guard something, right?
Mhm.
And that actually
Oh.
connects a lot with Riv's backstory.
But no, but like the thing is, I feel like with Isaac in his current state doesn't give snooty anymore.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Probably not. Probably
Yeah.
not.
I feel like he's like a
But
wet
he,
dog at this point.
but I mean,
you know?
presentation-wise, I definitely still look like I would be a snooty asshole because I still got
Yeah.
the poofy. I got the
Yeah,
big.
but I feel
hat,
like
I
I
got
feel
the
like when
poofy clothes.
Isaac, I feel like when Isaac begins to speak, he's just like it has like, dude, I am so tired.
I got bags under my eyes.
All I hear are screams.
Hello, darkness, my old
My
friend.
okay, no, let's see what you're up to. We need to find out the truth.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
What am I
speaking
up
of
to?
That's a good question. You are sneaking around. Finn gave you that list of places to check out.
All right. Well, I don't want to go rat form yet, so I will cast invisibility on myself
All right.
Nice.
using the loot. And I'll just do some general sleuthing, some general
Sneaking.
investigating, I guess. Well, I guess I need to make a stealth check first with advantage. I'm assuming, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 22. It's decent.
2 is actually very decent. So you are able to slip around. You're looking. You're just looking around. You hear like the talk of people talking. They're saying like, "Yeah, it's horrible. I don't think we can make it through this. There's a lot more of them than I remember there being. At least the orcs have been have been dealt with, so maybe we can handle this and so on." You know what? Make an investigation check.
Okay. Hopefully I can roll decent on this. All right. Investigation check. The lowest I can roll is a 15 because I'm trained in this because I have reliable talent. So let's see.
I love reliable.
So 15 is okay. Should I try and go for higher with luck? Fuck it. Yeah, let's try again.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
23. Okay. No, 12. Okay, that's a little
Okay,
higher.
Well, it would be yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no. I rolled a 7, but
So it's a
regardless, it still
15.
goes to a 10. So 15.
Yeah.
I think 15 is just good.
Yeah. it's
15's like
decent.
middle of the road. I'm okay with 15.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you go looking at, you know what? Make a wisdom save. Just see something.
Oh boy. I'm not great at all. All right, here we go, boys. Wisdom save. Hey.
Pretty good.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, you go looking around. You're checking everywhere out. Eventually, your investigation takes you to like near the front lines where the Dragonborn have broken through. It's kind of like a no man's land. As you're looking around, you're peering everywhere. You enter what was probably once a house at some point, but has been destroyed. And you see sitting just like in the middle of the destroyed kitchen area is a statue of that strange lizard thing that you found back on the Dragon Island
Oh, shit.
a time ago when you got wealthy. It's another one of those little lizard idols. You do hear footsteps. I mean, you're hidden, you're already invisible, so but you just instinctively duck behind cover. And when you peek
Okay.
out, you see a Dragonborn coming in, looking around. It doesn't seem to notice the idol at first until it looks down and it does see it's sitting in the middle of the floor and it acts very oddly. It recoils in horror first and then immediately just starts throwing things at the idol until it's buried before it turns around and runs.
Ooh.
Interesting.
The idol still kind of hurts your eyes to look at it, but at least this time you can look at it straight on.
Okay. Coils from the idol. I think I think I remember I think we put together that the sleeper was kind of like a big answer to the
The
dragon.
hard counter for the
The hard
dragons.
counter, yeah, okay. Doesn't really help me investigate. That gives me some outside information. I'll take that. Can I so I'm on the front lines now. Can I go back into the fort and I want to see if I can maybe eavesdrop on some of the family members if possible?
You have to try to see if you can find them.
Okay. Can I see if I can try and find them? Let's see. Let's start with the mother, I believe. Oh wait, no, not that's the by blood. Let's start with the first brother. Let's start with Arthon Dragonbane. Let's see if he's got anything going on for him.
Make an investigation check to see if you can figure out what he's
If I
hiding.
can find him. Got it. God damn it. This is not looking
Well,
good so
the investigation goes so well.
Is his name
Uh,
Arthur or Arthur?
Hold on.
Oh, it's Arthur. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
Arthur. So you go, you find a guy named.
Wait,
guy
wait,
named
wait,
Arthur.
Bossman. I'll give you inspiration to roll because I have like the sheet inspiration. I still have it ticked, so I'll use it for you.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Nice.
I give it to you, so
Hooray.
All right, so you
I'll-
can't look for Arthur again. But you
Okay,
can
I'll look for
somebody else.
Arthon. Who's next on the list? All right, let's look for
Delena.
Delena. Sure.
Yeah.
That seems like
Sure.
a good place to start. This is where I roll another natural.
21!
21.
Yay!
Well, at
Yes.
least with at this point, your invisibility has worn off.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and you would know this. She is a magic user. So,
Right.
yeah, be careful. That is all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I got
So you
those.
look around. You actually do find it's you do see her in the distance. She has got several bodyguards with her, and she is walking to what looks to be almost like a meeting with some like top commander or something like that, just to discuss like what's been going on elsewhere in Fort Wyvernfall.
Do I turn into a rat now? I'm trying to remember how long the rat form lasts. I think it's like an hour. I don't think I wrote it down. I have shape change.
It is an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, change shape. It's an hour.
I guess if I can, I'll cast invisibility again. Not through my loot, so just regular spells. And I want to see if I can just like eavesdrop on what they're talking about in the room. Maybe I can get some useful information.
All right, make a perception check because it is behind closed doors.
Okay. Fuck me. All right, I'm using lucky. Just gonna burn through all my ability.
Yeah.
use my inspiration I gave it to you. Just reroll it. You don't have to
No, I
use it
already
like
did it for.
Hmm.
that. Oh, really? Oh, okay, wait, I got you.
Yeah, that was just to find the second sister. Lucky. Damn it, 9.
Yeah, you're not lucky at all. You hear mutterings from behind the door, but you
Okay.
don't hear like what's going on.
All right. So my investigation's not going so well. Okay, so what I would like to do is, you know what? Maybe all castles are built, or maybe all forts are built the same. The dark secret shit is always in the basement. So I'm gonna turn into a rat, and I'm gonna see if I can find some place hidden that in the basement. Maybe there's like a little hole that leads to the little tunnel that leads to something that they
Make an
didn't-
investigation check.
Okay. All right, I got one more luck point. Can I please roll? Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Clutch, right when you need to.
All right.
Yeah, as you go and you find a nice tunnel. You slip down. You go crawling in. You do go deep into the tunnel. You do pass a couple other rats who give you little waves as you go by. You are tempted briefly by the smell of cheese to go after it, but you
Oh.
resist and move on.
Focus.
And deep in the sun, one of the armories there, in an empty armory, because all the weapons have been taken out to go hold this attack back. You do see Braxton speaking with a knight that you don't know the name of, but you recognize as having seen them around High Peak Castle. And yeah, Braxton is standing with his arms folded, and he's speaking, and he's saying, "Should never have trusted you guys. The men are not fans of these idols." And the knight just says, That's not what I asked. Do they work? And Bryson just looks away for a second before looking back at the knight again head on and says, yeah, they work. I'm just worried what you're going to demand in return for this help. I'm worried what that thing is and why I can't find references of it in the book. And the knight is just, there is an uncomfortable silence for a while. As they just like have a stare down before the knight just looks away and says, well, you gotta pick your poison. You want to deal with, would you rather the monsters you know, or would you rather the monster you don't? Bryson is Bryson just says, look, I'm gonna keep looking. For your sake, I hope we don't find anything untoward. Because if we do, I promise you, you will not live to see home. And then he's just going to walk out.
Braxton walks out, or the
Yeah,
knight.
Braxton. The knight is just
The knight is just by himself in an empty room.
Yeah, he leans against the wall, and you can see he's clearly in thought. He stays like that.
Risky plays I could make. I've got some ideas. Okay. All right. Okay. I got 1 luck point left. This guy clearly is in the know, and I might not be able to get information about Finn, but we could get a lot of information for Highfell.
Yeah.
So I am gonna try and do a risky play here.
Do it. Suicide.
Okay, risky play. So I am going to nearby. Is there a place where I can unshapeshift that's nearby?
Yeah.
Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself. And I'd like to make myself look like maybe well, we'll see if this goes poorly. I want to make myself look like a knight that would have had like the sigils of Highfell, like somebody who would have been like, under the command of
Thomas Fell.
Thomas Fell,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna approach. Oh, good. I was looking for you. I've been sent from Thomas Fell. He wants to know how things are going, if progress is being made.
Progress is being made. There's idols of Chaw. Dragonborn, stay away from.
Good. And I'm assuming they don't suspect a thing,
Oh, they suspect. They just don't have a choice.
Nice. So remind me, what's the next step? I'm getting all my orders bundled these days.
Make a deception check.
With advantage?
No, I am god tier with deception.
Oh.
Okay. 23. That's decent.
23.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty suspicious, but I mean you are able to bluff your way around him. He looks and he just says, "For now, we wait." Apparently, the orcs were defeated, so we did not get the massive disaster that would have woken the sleeper. We need to do. What we're going to be doing is, once we confirm the idols work, the dragons are going to be looking at holes in those defenses. All we need to do is give them one at the right time. We'll have our disaster.
Fuck.
Defenses.
Basically,
God.
they just
I'm
want to
wondering
poke
if
holes.
I should just leave, or should I push my luck? Because I could try and charm him and get even more information. Ah, fuck.
Just say,
What do
"Well,
you
I need to
think,
head-
guys? What do you think, guys? What should I do?
Silence,
I don't know
we're
what
not there.
to do.
Silence. We're not there.
Silence. You're not table talking.
Yeah,
this.
we're not table talking this.
I
That's not
remember when
I
was
just
in
want
school,
a
you
final
watched me
reminder.
suffer.
Okay, hold
Do you
on.
want to cast charm person on this guy? Because I could feel like I could get a lot of information.
Well, it's up to you. I couldn't. Yeah.
I've gotten a lot, and I
Yeah.
can always like, you know what? No, because if I could charm him, they could fail, but then he'll know that I know, and I like the idea of him not knowing that we know right now. So,
All right. Yeah. So, as you
I'm-
come to that
I'm gonna
conclusion, he
leave.
says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, I need to get back to the front."
all right, good luck, sir. I give him like a salute.
Yeah. He nods back. He just gives a nod back before lumbering out to go to the front lines.
All right, and I will. Oh, could I go for a sleight of hand check? See if I could. No,
Do it,
I'm not
do
gonna
it.
risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna take what I got. I got a decent amount of information. I will start making my way back to the boys.
All right, you make your way back. You find where Ardos, after a few quick inquiries, you find out where Ardos and his people are. They are encamped in what was probably once once like a tavern or something, but it was destroyed long ago. Not that long ago, actually, more like about 3 or 4 months ago. So they've set up tents. They've got put up some supports to repair this thing. Ardos is looking a little worse for the wear, but he is definitely he seems a little better, and he's got what you initially can't believe is the legendary sword Fragarak with him.
Is that Fregarak?
I couldn't believe it either. Justina and the rest of the companions named Riv, Belvar, when they fought Stuart, he had Fragarak.
All right, so I guess that went the way we needed it to.
Judging by expression, it seems like you found out something. You
Well,
found out something.
I found out something, but it's not the thing that I was hoping to find out.
What do you mean?
Which is?
Well, my suspicion is somewhat correct. The Fells are here.
The
They've
Fells.
got a
Okay.
no. They've got a plan. They've been dropping idols. You know, the one that
I had in my study.
yes, the one that we've all had a look at and recoiled from. The one that is most likely, you know what. They've been placing them around the battlefield, and it seems like they made a deal to use this. The Dragonbane. Sorry, the Dragonbane families made a deal with the Fells. Place these idols and use it as a weapon. Braxton seems to be suspicious, but they seem to be in a position where they can't exactly complain. And right now, it's a: do we trust them or do we not take the very, very useful weapon? It sounds like they were looking for the orcs, the whole orc debacle out up north to be the disaster that they needed for the sleeper. But it seems like because of McPherson's success, Angus McPherson's success, they need to find a disaster elsewhere. And it sounds like they plan to do it here.
They wanted blood. They wanted massive blood. Fuck.
They're gonna look for a hole in the defenses, and then once it's ripe for the taking, they're going to give it to the dragons.
How convenient there's a dragon nearby.
I haven't fully decided whether or not the Dragonbane family is complicit. I think I might need to go talk to Braxton. There's a possibility that Braxton might be able to be convinced, but I wanted to touch base with you guys first before we make any decisions.
Well, from how you described it, it seems like they're not all willing to use these idols just yet. Get in contact with Braxton. We need to know more.
Okay.
Say that.
So just to like give, it's just so you guys have an idea what what is actually going on.
Mhm.
Based on what you found, Isaac,
Okay.
the Reckoners have arrived here. They've gotten here
Yes.
ahead of you. They have providing the Dragonbanes with these either clandestinely or
Mhm.
overtly, but they are providing them with these idols that seem to be scaring off Dragonborn,
Right.
which allows them to control. Obviously, they don't have enough to just line them up everywhere,
Yeah.
but enough to control where the Dragonborn are going.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, and at this point, because of like the scale of the attack that's approaching, the Dragonbanes aren't really in a place to refuse.
Right, which
They
is
are-
what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So they are planning, and based on what you've spoken of with the Reckoner Knights, they are planning to remove one or more of these idols at a critical moment, which
Mhm.
will lead to a massacre at Fort Wyvernfall,
Yeah.
which will in turn awaken their sleeper.
Right.
And
Okay.
if the Tarask wakes up, as we determine that's what it is, that's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
I just say
Mhm.
Well, it just seems like they're using it out of necessity, not necessarily allied to Fel.
We don't know how much of the family is
Involved.
complicit.
Yeah.
So, if I may, Artos, I want to make contact with Braxton, as if at least through the general idea from that conversation that I heard, he doesn't seem entirely on board. I will explain to him the situation then as best as I can. It's risky letting people know the information that we know about the Fells, but I think we are in a position where we're going to have to prevent this devastation from happening.
I nod.
I second that.
Well,
Okay.
I
Braxton
agree.
is
They're-
rigid. He doesn't know, like, flexibility, what flexibility means, but he's a great scholar, and if he knows what we know, I mean, like,
He might.
the
he might
sleeper wakes
re-
up, everything's doomed. There will
Yeah.
be no house to inherit.
There won't be any. There won't be
Yeah.
any Game of Thronesing once the sleeper comes out. It will
Yes.
turn into a
Right.
game of survival.
So he will be
I-
on board.
I look
At least I
towards,
hope.
if he's a scholar, Isaac, you can grab my journal and my pack, show him our notes.
Okay.
And
I'll see if I
then-
can set up a meeting with him, and I'll do my best to investigate. I'm sorry I wasn't able to find anything conclusive for you, Finn, but I feel like we need to definitely focus
Yeah.
on this for the time
This
being.
priority is higher. We need to deal with
Yeah.
this threat immediately.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
look towards Finn. I say, Finn, we need to find those locations quickly, and we have to make sure we have a man
Yeah.
in every position to make sure it doesn't get taken.
Yes, that I was 1,000% agree with. If we can have eyes on all of the idols that are on the battlefield, if they try and remove it, we'll at least be prepared to at least counteract to some degree.
That could be difficult, but I'll try. But before we do that, I think we should try to find out where the Fells place their men. Because that could be...
Yeah.
The Fells are not, like, locals. They are here by support. That means their forces are small. If we
also,
can
there
know...
is
their
also
positions,
the
yeah.
reality that my little parlor trick will be realized from that knight that I talked to. I didn't even get his name. I didn't want to push my luck. So we'll have to act fast if we want to keep the element of surprise on
Where
our
did
side.
you last see him?
He was in the armory in the basement. Seemed like he was contemplating something. I didn't really spend a whole lot of time down there.
I have a
thought
risky
about-
plan. I
What's your
could
risky plan?
disguise myself using magic
Mhm.
to look like him. I could, if necessary, kill him off and replace him.
I thought about that as well, but I think he might actually be more useful to us as a prisoner of war, something that we could actually extract more information once this plot has been stopped.
Then let's make him fall asleep. You know.
Yes, that is another possibility.
Yeah.
Anyway, I need to go and find Braxton.
Okay.
I'll make my way there now.
All right. I will go to the location Isaac pointed me to find this guy and make sure he's not out before our plan resolves. Yeah.
You weren't able
Alright.
to gather where exactly the idols were, right?
No.
We only
that they're
know
on the front
one, right?
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only know where
Then
the
I
one
think-
is.
I think Arthos is gonna try to reverse engineer it by like looking at like which parts are mysteriously kind of like undamaged.
Oh, okay. You would analysis the defenses and then
like,
pinpoint
where
the
would-
weak spot, which
where
is not
it would
targeted.
make sense
Yeah.
where you would put the idols, and
Yeah.
then which would like, where would you then like take them
Yeah,
away
yeah,
so
yeah.
that
That's
everything
smart.
crumbles.
Yeah.
Make.
But
Sorry, I was gonna say make. This would. There's no like general scholar check. Make just a general intelligence check.
I will help him with my knowledge of
Alright.
the castle, so that should help with
history wouldn't count.
Yeah, history.
Actually, no, history
Yeah.
will count. Yeah, make a history check.
Okay.
With advantage because I helped. I know the
Yeah.
layout of the land. So
19. Okay.
19, nice.
You know, as a fighter that has to do skill checks, Arthos is actually pretty okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So based on what you know, they're letting like I said, they're not going to be bouncing over walls or things like that. So that narrows it down very like very specifically where they're looking, where these things will be located.
Mhm.
You can like get ideas like where are these choke points, where are what choke points would they need to go through, what would be the most likely places to fling their weight against.
Mhm.
So but based on that, on what you know, and based on the knowledge that Finn gives you as Ardos, you are able to figure out the place that would definitely have one or two of these idols here,
Mhm.
and where if they were removed, it would be absolutely devastating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will look at Ardos and says, "My lord, you should go gather the men and try to discreetly handle the situation while I go find that person that needs to be put asleep, so to speak."
Right. This is like sounds like a plan.
All right.
Don't get caught.
And I will go and find
Yeah.
Braxton.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, can we include the B team in this? I just feel like
Yeah,
they're
we
part
can
of the
have
squad
being
now.
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
That would be
as
awesome.
you go, as you guys are doing it, Ardos, you do hear a thumping noise behind you. When you turn, you look, you see this giant ogre with this massive slab of metal for his sword, and he takes off his helmet, and he says, "Hello, my lord. I'm Grog.
Hello, Sir Grog.
I'm a wandering ogre knight, and looking for a lord I can pledge me sword to. Are you one of those?"
Yeah, indeed I am. Sir Grog, it seems like you're you're quite well spoken.
Yeah, that's what they said. Mom always said I was the smart one in the family.
Nice.
Very smart.
Very smart.
You wish to pledge your sword to me?
Well, I think that'd be just fine, sir. All right, I pledge me sword to you. What'd you say your name was, my lord?
Hold your horses. Just like, I appreciate the
Okay,
thought.
hold on. You don't have the
Yeah.
job yet.
Yeah.
It's just like quite eager, which I respect. However, are you sure you want to pledge a sword to a lord you've just met today? You haven't even seen me in the battlefield.
He says, well, I fought alongside them, and he's going to indicate Riv, Justina, and Belvar. And
Stop.
it says, I fought alongside them, and if they're willing to work with you, then I think you're pretty okay then.
Nice.
Well then, my name is Lord Arthos of House Highwell. Would you like
Right,
to continue
so
your
me-
pledge?
My sword is pledged to Lord Arthos of Highwell, and I will be fighting for you till the day I die, or the day you release me from service. That about it?
I'll accept your pledge. No, we
All
have
right,
a lot
one.
of, we have big plans. Follow me, Grug.
Right, and he's just this massive ogre just puts his helmet back and
Alright.
obediently follows.
Yeah.
And I think this is as good a place to stop as any.
Yes. Before we end, I will look at Riv. I will just say, you come with me.
All right, Dark
Are
Stormy
we pairing
Mysterio.
up? Are we pairing up?
Yeah, we're pairing up.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And Belvar was
All right,
like,
so
Belvar was looking around and just looks at you, Isaac. It's just like, so are we together? Yay! Hooray!
Wait,
right.
that's
Wait, wait.
crazy. We're pairing
So
up.
who's pairing up and who's doing what?
All right, well, if we're gonna do pairs,
Yeah.
Belvar and Isaac are gonna go talk to Braxton. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're the scholarly ones.
Yes.
Riv and Finn are gonna go together, and I guess
Knock out the
Justina
dude.
and Justina,
Yeah.
Artos, and
Grog.
Yeah.
So hold on. So Belvar and Isaac are looking for Braxton.
Yes.
Artos, Grog, and who?
Justina.
Justina.
Justina doesn't really fit in the any other category, so we're just gonna handle the walls.
Yeah. For the defense.
And then
yeah.
Finn and Riv are gonna go on their stealth mission.
Yeah.
And
Well,
what-
that's
and
great.
what-
I'm gonna be talking to myself.
Oh,
You'll
don't
have
forget
Grog
about old
there.
Grog.
Yes,
Don't forget
Grog.
about Grog.
I love you, Grog,
Yeah.
with all my heart. I really do.
He is 1,000% gonna die because Falcon is gonna kill him.
I'm not gonna kill him. Don't worry.
The dragon will kill him. Correct.
Yeah,
Well,
one
if
of my
he
monsters
dies,
will
he
do the
dies.
deed.
Yeah, he dies gloriously. If he doesn't, he's gonna have a very important position in House Hyrule, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was so
Oh,
giddy
this
when he
is
said, "Can I pledge my
fascinating.
sword to you?" And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I really like this crossover episode.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of interesting having all of these different personalities kind of
Yeah.
like interacting
Clash.
with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. That'd be
God,
awesome.
Isaac's gonna have to Isaac's gonna have a full
Yay!
frontal experience with
Belvar is so
Belvar.
happy. Yay! On the other hand,
God.
Finn and Riv is
To
like,
to be fair, I think Isaac will
Yeah.
probably find your bookkeepingness a little bit more charming than
yeah,
Riv
yeah.
ever
Then,
did.
then Finn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Oh,
on the
that's
other hand,
interesting.
Finn and Riv might be two edgelords getting along. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, like, honestly, like, yeah, Finn has kind of like a, gun for hire vibe to him, and that's kind of what Riv has been for the longest
Yeah.
time.
I can see the conversation already. So what got you in line with Arnold?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Blackadder. Have you ever heard of it? Yeah, it's like, oh, really? Yeah.
Right.
Not really.
We're
yeah,
just
yeah, it
sharing
would be
war
kind of-
stories,
Well, it's kind
probably.
of interesting because you're like an assassin, and like I'm more of like a monster slayer. We
Oh,
have, like,
actually,
kind of-
Finn was a mercenary. He was in quite a famous group called the Blackadder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, because Mina was from the
Yeah.
group. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are guns for
Also-
hire for quite some time before we met,
Yeah.
Ardos. Yeah.
I think that's also interesting is that especially connecting to Riv's backstory is that Riv also was kind of like the go-to person for
Yeah.
or a noble
Oh, okay.
for the longest time.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I mentioned a little bit about that in one of the earlier episodes.
Okay.
So who
Yeah.
knows? Maybe that comes up.
Yeah.
But anyway, awesome session. That was
Yeah,
fantastic.
great session as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed. Just it's always fun to do this and see just like what weird things I come up with and then just
Yeah.
see how you guys react.
And weird thing
Exactly.
we came up
Fun.
with. I mean, I throw this
Yes.
whole Dragon Bane story onto your head, so I'm sorry,
Well,
but
I'm excited
yeah.
because there's a lot of characteristics. Like I do like the idea of like Isaac investigating more because that's
Yeah.
like where Isaac shines.
yeah.
At this
I
point-
do realize Riv got all the good roles. My roles for Isaac were a little rough.
Yeah.
Guys, I
Well-
have an idea.
What's up?
Like, no, this is just for Arthos. Like
Mhm.
when like he levels up. Like I need 2 levels for this, but like I think once I get to level 8, I am gonna go Hexblade Warlock.
Ooh.
But it's the pact with Fragarak instead of the
Oh.
Hexblade.
Oh.
Ooh, that
What
could be
would the
interesting.
what would the lord be? I mean the one you pledge because Fragarak, it's a sword. So what category?
Oh, I think
that
I have an
could
idea.
be?
I have a few ideas for that.
Yeah.
Because okay, not gonna lie, I already made that I made this deal with
Mhm.
myself for like Arthos. I cannot increase his physical stats higher
Okay.
because
Yeah.
he has been like crippled
Mhm.
because he was tortured, right?
Yeah.
I literally
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that, and I've been upholding it ever since then. And
Mhm.
I don't want to break it. So I'm gonna pivot where I can get Hexblade and I can just rely on Charisma, and I'll just keep upping Arthur's Charisma
Okay.
instead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also,
Yeah.
technically, that gives you access to Eldritch Blast, which is
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, I think
Gives
it's
you
just really
access-
cool too. Like it makes sense.
And you
know?
Yeah, also 'cause
progress. Your progress as a lord, your negotiation skill gets like better. I mean,
Yeah.
charisma goes higher.
It's like it's like your physical stats aren't increasing, but
Yeah.
your mental stats are getting.
Yes,
Which
you're
makes
getting
sense.
Yeah.
well
You're gonna say
versed.
Falcon?
I was gonna say I'm gonna double check the Eldritch Invocations, but if you do like put a few levels into that, and you get to the point where you can get those invocations, you might be able to use those to double check here. Yeah, Gaze of Two Minds, which lets you see through somebody else.
Yeah,
You can use
you'll have better
Misty
dark
Visions to
vision.
create.
Yeah.
Yep, Misty Visions for that. Eldritch Spear, Eyes of the Runekeeper to read everything.
Yeah.
Mask of Many Faces also works pretty well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
have proficiency in Persuasion and Deception?
I
Mhm.
think I already do as a noble. I think I didn't get Deception, but I did get Persuasion.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
that's
'cause,
just him.
Yeah, because Beguiling
Yeah,
Influence will give you
beguiling,
that.
deception, and persuasion.
Yeah, so there's some
Also,
stuff.
also another like mechanically fun one would be the one that fish hooks people with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. To pull
Oh,
them
wait, that's so
towards
cool!
you. Yeah, to pull them towards
Oh
you.
yeah, because what you could do is you Eldritch Blast them, force them to move closer to you,
Yeah.
and then you have a reaction with Kegarak.
Yes.
Fragarak, yep.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Fig-
Grasp
of
sorry,
Hadar,
Frigarac.
yeah.
Finally, is this an invocation that I will not get agonizing blast? Is this it? We
Yeah.
found the glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I also
the
just think
the
it's
Eldritch
cool.
Blasts that have like the pushing mechanic
Yeah.
and the pulling mechanic are some of the like strongest
Yeah,
I
busted.
find, because it gives you the ability to move
Mm.
things into very useful positions.
Yes.
Yes.
I was gonna make the point where it was just like with Hexblade sometimes I always find it a bit weird. Like example, like at the start of like there's just a certain stereotype when it comes to Hexblade
Yeah.
people, like
Mhm.
people that start with Hexblade,
Mhm.
that the Hexblade is just very vague,
Mm.
right? And it's like it's so mysterious. It's a bit like it's really edgy, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
But I just what I appreciate in this instance of giving Arthos like Hexblade, it's not because like it just felt natural because like oh he has Fragarak now.
Yeah. It's not mechanic wise. It's more like story wise. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very like flavorful. Like he like it's not like for the Hexblade. It feels so unique to like he makes like he gets strength and power with
Yeah.
the pack through
Mhm.
Fragarak. It just feels cool, like in my opinion.
Nice.
Oh
Feels
yeah.
really nice.
Probably not through Fragarak because it's not sentient.
Oh really?
But-
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I'm not
That's
saying
why
you
I was
can't do that.
saying,
It's gonna be
like-
with something
Yeah.
else, something working through that can.
Yeah, because basically
Well, I have
with
some ideas. You'll
Hexblade,
see.
with
Okay,
Hexblade
okay,
is like
gotcha.
a mysterious entity from Shadowfell or something that manifests in sentient weapons. So
Well, it could
Fragarak
be
is not
like it could be
sentient.
Fey related.
Yeah, so I feel like Fey related would be
There's a lot
awesome.
of different routes
Yeah.
that you and Falcon could discuss
Yeah,
for sure.
I miss
Yeah.
on the Viator.
yeah, we
I
missed
miss
it too.
Good old
It was awesome.
Aviator.
Yeah.
The most
miss that
ridiculous sword known to
Yeah.
man.
It was when Falcon started describing that sword to me, I was like, "Are you
Are you
what?
serious?
what?"
It's so busted.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
always
still,
tell my friends.
yeah,
it has such a special
Aviator,
place in my
that
heart.
fucking that angel cloak you gave me was
Yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
insanity.
Yeah.
Fucking summoning planetars like
Yeah.
they're fucking Happy Meals.
Yes.
It is really funny. Every time I talk about that original campaign with other
Mm.
people, they go, "Oh my god, you guys were fucking busted strong." by
Yeah.
then."
Yeah, but
People
I
are
mean,
just
the stuff I
surprised
was
you made
putting
it to
you up
20.
against
Oh,
was.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely. I always mention that, but it was like it was really funny. I always mention how I totally got the ruling for for
Mhm.
Smites wrong.
Yeah,
That's part of the reason.
People always get surprised, like, you made it to 20? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the
that was
like
sick.
really big part. None of the groups I've
Really?
ever played with goes to 20.
Get to 20.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
weird part. People just tend
If-
to, stuck at
Yeah,
certain level. That's it.
Yeah, I'm wondering what to do. What the next campaign would be once this one's finished, because we're entering like Act we're ending Act 3 and entering Act 4 out of
Yeah.
5.
Mm.
So I wonder what we do. And part of me like wants to like switch over to something else.
Yeah.
Also, part of me
yeah,
wants to
we
run a
can.
level 20 campaign where everyone starts at level 20 and we just have fun.
Yeah,
Just like
that would be
that'd be
awesome.
absolutely
interesting.
busted
Yeah.
fun.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I still really want to run that sci-fi like survival horror
Mhm.
one-off.
Yeah.
Using the Alien TTRPG
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because I've heard a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of really good things about it.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay.
what we could do is that once I have time to like set up that
Mhm.
like one-off, we
Yeah.
can like dip
Play
our toes
one-
in that.
yeah.
Because honestly,
Yeah.
I think if we could find a science fiction, you know, like a science fiction TTRPG that we all like really like, you know, liked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How
about
I think we
Shadowrun?
could maybe do something.
I always
like
wanted
that.
to go back to Shadowrun.
That's
Yeah.
cyberpunk.
Yeah, it's kind of
cyberpunk.
cyberpunk, but it's also sci-fi-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going
Sort
to
of.
say that you guys know well, Justin and Robin know
Mm-hmm.
that Pokemon RPG
Yeah.
that I'm running for the Team Fortress that has a sci-fi thing for it.
Mossman, come on! Don't you wanna be part of Cold War Industries where you use Pokemon for for,
Yeah.
for
Listen,
that's-
Guns for hire for real. Yeah. Because we have
Listen,
real guns.
Listen, I'm already juggling like we're juggling 2 different teams. we've got the
No,
Eberron
like, this is a
campaign.
hypothetical when this is all over. right?
Yeah.
Mm.
By the way,
That's
Boston, you
true.
didn't know I had the most visceral reaction when Falcon pulled out the Dead Ringer in campaign because we caught the guy and he was knocked out.
Yeah.
And then you were like, the body isn't real. And I was like, it's a spy. And I screamed "fuck" in my microphone
Yeah.
so loud. I was like, it's the Dead Ringer. It's the Dead
Yeah.
Ringer. And I started like repeating it. It's Dead
Yeah.
Ringer.
Yeah.
I wish I was there
was-
for that. That sounds hilarious.
Mm.
That
It was
was
hilarious.
it was hilarious, and then he's like, I need to find a way to use this in my campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what I said. I just
The
like
thing-
I need to use it.
The thing about the Dead Ringer is it works in a Team Fortress campaign because you know what it is.
Mhm.
It's kind of expected that the spies and enemies
Mhm.
based on the spy are sneaky, freaky, but in like a lot of other campaigns, it does
Mhm.
come off as kind of a gotcha. So you need to like build up to it.
No, but like no, if we describe as like the guy that has it that's obviously French, wearing red, and has a flip butterfly knife, and be like right behind you, and then they
Right
die.
behind.
And then they'll be like, "Is that just the spy?" And I'm like, tongue in cheek, like maybe. And it's like his
Don't
body isn't real, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Don't forget to give him a suit. So when
Yeah.
he like hurts them, he just says, "Yes, you got the blood on my
"My
suit.
suit." Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll just
You
import it. and
died
be like,
as you lived, a loser."
But awesome session, guys. I
Yeah.
gotta get ready. I got a Warhammer game in an hour. or two,
Okay.
but I'll see you guys
Go
Good
for
later.
it.
luck. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, man,
Fingers
good luck.
crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, guys.
All right, good luck.
Bye.
Yeah, you too. Bye bye.
bye bye.
Bye.